All right, everyone, welcome back in. We've got week 4 of Valorant action. It's going to be Carthage Firebirds going up against the Lakewood.
Lakeland? Lakeland?
Dude, what even is a Lakeland?
I don't know. Yeah, well, I don't know anything about Wisconsin, so.
Lakeland University. I was asking the Muskies. There it is.
Muskies, yeah.
We should have practiced that.
Oh, well, it's fine.
Anyway, Carthage coming off of a big win last week, 2-0 sweep. We will get to see them on bind again for like the third week in a row. But they had a little bit of a setback a couple weeks ago. We're hoping that that won't come back in any fashion for the rest of the season, as they dropped week 1 up against Minot State. But we're looking to see them get back into the form that they were in last season, and they have been in the last 3 weeks. Mint Melee is going to be here.
Hey, I'm back, baby! I did stream League like last Thursday. I was a bit busy. It's okay, though. I'm glad to be back. Very happy.
And with Mint Melee, we've also got our Player of the Week coming in here. Last week it was Rai Renden. Absolute killer performance on Yoru in the duelist role. This week it's going to be Optimal, the new player, Charlie Post.
Oh, yeah.
Fulfilling that IGL role. This is going to be his first season with the Firebirds, where we definitely seen his impact as he leads. He's third on the team in kills. Same with assists. He's third there as well. And then 13 spike plants leads the team in that. That's a huge role for the Carthage. I actually can't read that then. 17 spike plants leads the team. But what we can say is that as Charlie might not be lighting up the leaderboard in the kills, he is sitting there leading the team with that IGL role, and that's been so crucial. As we've been talking about, everybody in their post-game interviews just asking, what's been different this year with the Firebirds? They're just talking about how the team chemistry is on point, and how we can see that, and how fluid they're playing, how they're challenging off each other, and that's been a lot of success in those past 3 weeks. Mint Melee, you weren't there to see it, but this week we'll definitely be seeing that as well as we go up against our rivals, Lakeland University. We'll take a peek at where they are sitting in the standings in just a moment. Lakeland is sitting there at 4th place, wins against Bismarck, and I do not remember the other one, but they're 2-2, while Carthage is sitting at 3-1.
No, we're on 2-1. We're on second.
Oh, 2-1 at a forfeit win against Carroll.
That's doing pretty good for the season, I'd say.
Yeah. Obviously, we want to see him beat Minot State. It was a little bit difficult with the early round, but here, as we're going to the standings, we see Carthage Firebirds sitting at 3-1 in 2nd place. There's Lakeland in 4th place, sitting at 2-2. We see their wins against the forfeit win against Carroll and Bismarck State, while Carthage has a forfeit win against Carroll and the win against UND, and last week's win against
something.
Cornell College. But
Cornell.
Carthage sitting firmly at that 2nd place spot. Minot State, that lone team above them. Hopefully Carthage can continue to climb the ranks and hopefully get some help from one of these other teams in the conference to knock Minot State down. Otherwise, they'll be seeing them hopefully in the finals. But we're going to be getting into some action in just a moment here as bye phase is counting down. See those lovely Carthage Firebirds littered around the screen. Their face cams ready to play this week.
I'm so excited. I've missed streaming Valorant, if I'm being so for real.
Hopefully Carthage has a good showing here on Bind. We saw that they lost 3-13 in the past, but they bounced back last week, and hopefully Lakeland is not too big of a foe as they begin to execute on A site. Slamming showers, Ethan. Asher's going to get the plant down, and Bunny's just trying to jiggle. She's going to get one.
Planted.
Gio's going to get one as well, and Carthage now in the lead. But Ethan will answer back with a kill on Rai. Carthage looking to continue pressing, but Soren will pick up one as well. Now Carthage needs a couple of things to go their way. Gio's going to help out with that. Dashes in as well. Big kill from Bunny. Soren going to get 2. His 3rd of the round here against Bunny, and it's now up to Hecht versus Soren. Soren with that new bandit is going to pick up 4 kills, the clutch for the round. Not exactly the start you want to see to Carthage. You were in such a good spot, and things just didn't work out.
It happens. You get a lot of like really good players. Who's it? Soren getting 3 kills, all like
Yeah, I think 4.
1 and 1 in a
Yeah.
row.
That was super huge for this Lakeland team. One thing Carthage is definitely going to have to watch out for as the rounds, you get to the end of the round, you're thinking, oh, we got a 3-1 advantage. That can still be your demise when you got a good player like Soren has showed to be in this first round. Let's see if any of these other players on Lakeland have any of that successes. Lakeland starts to move back towards B. Soren, the lone player on A. Rye's going to take the TP right away to get some info. And Ethan looking to execute with the Raze bot into Hookah. Optimal shoots it, but trying to hide. Tries to right-click through the smoke. He's going to get some damage. See if Carthage can pick up one early. Maybe get a gun or two. That Viper wall is going to drop.
Oh.
Optimal. Victim of a stun. Ethan trying to execute. The Stinger will connect, and that's going to be 3 kills for Lakeland and Carthage. Not in a great spot.
All within a minute,
Geo
too.
and Bunny are both on A site. Carthage with the weaker buy. A tough round to win in this anti-eco, and Lakeland showed that when they come out of these early part of the round flawless. Just a couple of damage to each of them. See what Carthage is able to do here. Possibly just going to wait it out and try and die to Spike. Not donate any ult points, but still get the bonus in the credits for the next round. Carthage and Bunny just a stack high-lowing. Possibly if Ethan tries to push them here, they're going to get the kill or at least take one down with each other.
Yeah, they're just all waiting it out.
Ethan does have a stinger.
Oh!
Right click from Bunny connects. Ethan, very, very weak. Geo loses his life, but Ethan will be dropped. Bunny's going to pick up an ult point for that in the kill. Not exactly the round you want to see from Carthage as things don't go as planned, but
hey, an ult point can go a really long way.
Yeah, especially on Brim. That can be very helpful post-plant. Not going to really help them in this half, but that kind of mindset will help them in the future. Brim, a great pick for buying the 3 smokes. Help to lock down sites, and a lot of that util is also helpful to hold chokes. That Brim ult, absolute deadly if you're able to land it on the opponents, but
back in a flash.
See if Carthage has something different on their buy round here.
Ooh, nice
Geo
shot,
and Rye
Geo.
challenging Ethan. Geo will come away with the kill, and that's going to be an early pick that will help Carthage out.
There.
Rye's going to take that TP again.
That's a new, what? Not Vandal. I'm trying to think about the character.
The new agent.
The agent. Yeah, that's a new agent that Rye is playing.
Yeah, Yora's been in the game for a while. A very big player, especially in team settings, is the action was slow here. Lakeland trying to execute on A, but Rye has been serving Yora very, very well with some excellent play. Electric's going to connect with the kill with the Bulldog, and they try to push Hecht in Lamps. Hecht will take a little bit of chip damage, retreat back, and Carthage hopefully is able to get here in enough time to stall this plant. The spike will be dropped. Geo with a quick kill on Chaos.
Getting a second for the round.
Good position for Carthage to be in. Hecht will turn, take out Electric, and Geo refracts back.
One enemy remaining.
Spike dropped on site. Asher not able to get it down, as Soren will pick up a kill on Rye, though. Soren had the clutch factor in the previous rounds. The Spike, though, alone on B site. It looks like Optimal's going hunting. Trying to get into an off angle, and Soren's just running up A. Looks like Soren's thrown in the towel for this round. He's going to take the TP, though. Not a lot of time to get to the Spike. It looks like he's just going to sit there. The spray from Geo, not going to connect. Carthage will come away with this round. Soren will stay alive for the time being. Possibly trying to help his KD there. Looking to top the boards for Lakeland, but a much-needed win for Carthage. A lot of rifles to spare as well. Let's see if they can come away with a big round. A judge buy is going to come out for Rye. Rye, we know he can be very, very aggressive in situations, and that judge will help him in the close quarter fights. What did you really notice about that last half for Carthage? What was really the keys to success for him?
I want to say just like hiding it out, like taking picks every now and then, like going back and retreating.
Yeah, I think a lot of that early round initiation can be helpful for Carthage.
They were
I think
way too head on.
Rye's going to send his decoy through. Soren not taking the bait. Carthage and Rye's sitting here in the corner. That Boombot is going to find him. So, location known. He's going to take the TP back to elbow, and let's see if Carthage can do anything. On the other side, Geo was able to put a few bullets into Soren and then refactor out.
Alright, landing a few hits on that bunny, right?
Lakeland's been playing this very calm and composed. Asher will get the kill on Optimal on B site. That's going to possibly trigger a site take. Hecht and Rye are there, though. There's the stun. Rye can't get the kill on Electric. He's going to challenge.
Ooh.
Chaos will take him out, and that's not what you want to see with that judge pick. Close quarters, Rye not able to get it done, and Chaos will attempt to execute the plant. Ethan on low health. Satchel's away. Not able, Hecht not able to come away with the kill. Electric right there. He's going to get the kill on Geo. Bunny close by. Can she finish the job? Electric puts a few bullets into Hecht, and Electric will come away with the kill. Just down to Bunny. He's going to get one kill. Stunned by Chaos. The breach roll. Just insurmountable util. Bunny from behind. Soren on the lurk, and Carthage will not be able to come away with this round.
You wonder if that was a headshot from Soren? Just a straight from the back?
Yeah, probably. I think Bunny was lit a little bit, so it could have been a couple body shots. We won't get to see the...
That's true. Bunny was really low on health. So even just one shot would have annihilated him.
From that round, we can see Soren playing that lurking role. We see it a lot when Viper's picked, especially in on other maps. Icebox switches in the rotation, but usually it's a lurking. A lurking Viper is pretty much a common, almost certainty. And Soren's been playing that well as he just tries to challenge up A. This time, Optimal not really doing as much lurking as he just tries to initiate with Asher right away, the controller of the other team. Double controllers for both sides. Geo with just a shorty. Yeah, I don't think Icebox is even back in the next rotation. They're just abandoning it. It's going to be Corrode and Abyss leaving for Fracture and Lotus. Lotus, but a great map, but hopefully we'll see some good action at that. But Carthage will be certainly hit with the Abyss loss. A molly to try and keep them off of A site, but Lakeland is just so disciplined here. Not a lot of space. That molly is going to hurt Geo. Geo can't dash out in time, and Ethan will come away with the kill. Early kill on A site. Ethan tries to spray through the smoke, but not initiating quite as much, and they're just trying to hopefully spread this Carthage team thin. Optimal will come away with the kill on Asher, though, and that's going to donate him a Phantom. Bunny stunned, pushed by Ethan. The ultimate will come away with the kill, and Chaos is looking to get the plant down. He will succeed. Now Carthage tasked with the retake.
They're just gonna try to get some picks here, playing that a little bit safe.
Has to worry about the Electric hiding in the corner. Will come away with the kill. Soren.
That was a really good plan.
Hecht trying to challenge both him and Electric. Hecht will get the kill on Soren. Electric is hit as well. And Rise just knocked from behind. It's so difficult for Carthage to know where all these Lakeland players they are. It seems like they're just in the position they aren't. Carthage will have to switch things up as they're not able to come away with that win. Going into this bye round, what really can Carthage do about these situations where they just have zero intel about this Lakeland team?
Well, I personally think they should just go like 2-on-2, just like go together. But although Lakeland seems very like separated, they knew how to take down each site. Like they were all like confident in their players. They just wanted like to do it on their own.
Yeah, I think that could
Which
be...
is weird because this is a team game. But you know, if you're that confident in your teammates, then any strategy could really work.
Yeah, as much as you say that they're individually working, but it seems like those moving parts of this team are just working so well together. They're getting a lot of info at the start by being so separated, and Carthage really could challenge a little bit better two players, take advantage of those isolated players as well. Carthage, if they're able to come away with some picks early, that will be beneficial. We do see two players that were dropped from Lakeland early. Hecht catches a glimpse of Chaos, but can't find the kill. Optimal holding the hookah mark. And Carthage has to worry about the two players trying to enter onto A side. It's Ethan hiding on top of that box and Soren playing a little bit further away. There's just so much time left still with 54 seconds, and Lakeland is just so comfortable. The Molly's going to come out, the Snakebite will come out from Soren, looking to clear off Jen, I believe. And let's see if that initiates a site take for them. Chaos still looming over Hecht, just exchanging jiggle peeks. And on the other map, though, on the other site, sorry, the Rays and Soren and Ethan will be entering into Lamp silently. Bunny, will Bunny be able to find out what's going on? Ethan swings. Bunny with the kill. gonna throw a fork in these Lakeland plans as it's just Soren and
Good eye.
Chaos, but Chaos looking to get back towards A site. Does Bunny know that there's another there? Geo will dash out. Not a lot of time. The kills would be away for Soren and Ethan to get and Chaos to get this round done, but it's just gonna be Soren, and he won't be able to fulfill the responsibilities. Carthage can come away with a round.
Well, that's really good. But why did they just wait like a whole minute? Like,
it's a good question.
down?
I think one thing that is lacking for both of these teams, I guess you have the Sky Dog as some recon for Carthage, but there's not really much recon going for Lakeland, and it's hard for them to discern where Carthage is, and they don't want to. It's being a little bit too cautious, you might say, as a lot of times, especially we'll see in the half with Carthage. Carthage likes to play things fast and quick, hit sites very, very quickly, and when your util starts to dwindle down, it becomes much more difficult to do that. And when Lakeland's staring at a kit that's not as good, they still had an initiator and a duelist on the map at the time, but they didn't have any intel, and they didn't want to clear any corners. So that's gonna...
They just wanted to play it really safe.
Optimal playing in hookah again. Rye's gonna swing. He's not gonna pull the decoy that time, and he will end up being dropped by Ethan. Just gonna donate a rifle. See, it looks like they're gonna be able to secure it. And Carthage now has to worry about
teamed up on.
both sites being attacked here. Electric and Asher trying to take down Optimal. Electric has the knives. Basically a Vandal. He's gonna come away with the kill. And that's another Carthage player down, but Bunny will exchange the favor with Ethan. Soren close behind. Bunny will get that as well. And now it's just the 3 players on site,
That was
on
really good.
B site for...
2 from Heck, 2 from Bunny. Optimal with the
That's the third
assist. That's third for Heck, actually.
Carthage.
Just to win to a round.
Yeah, Carthage did a great job there of challenging things early and taking advantage of when they had the gun advantage. Hecht there had a Vandal versus, I believe it was like a Stinger and a Classic. So a great situation for him to be in where he can swing the right angles. He was able to evade the breach, stun, pop with his bird and get a few kills. And that's going to seal the round for them.
They play with so much aggression, and it worked really well for them. Instead of just waiting it out this time.
Yeah, one thing that we also noticed there was with Rise aggression, it didn't go as well as they wanted, but they still stuck with it and got the round win there. Ethan with a Marshall pushing up, and Rye will catch a glimpse of the shoulder through the wall.
Was that a headshot? It was.
I think it was a few headshots. Lots of blood being shed at the beginning of this round. Carthage in the driver's seat up 4-2, but it's still Soren and Chaos, and we've seen those guys live up to the name, creating some chaos for Carthage to deal with. Soren gonna find the kill against Geo with the Sheriff, and that's gonna allow Soren to possibly get a rifle. Carthage looking to move back, but we can see that Chaos is inserting himself on B site. It's just Hecht. See if Hecht will catch a glimpse again of Chaos. Just Lakeland moving so quietly. Chaos will swing. Soren will get the kill, but Rye with a great trade. And now Chaos is the last alive. He's gonna stun, trying to enter onto site. He's gonna blind as well, and Hecht will be the victim of it. Ryan hit him there as Ryan's gonna try and push. There's Soren. He's trying to check all the angles, but Hecht is in the last one for him. There's the big kill.
That was his first kill of the map too, which I thought he got another one already. Like, I don't know.
That round, you saying Hecht had another kill?
Yeah, I thought so.
I thought he did too, but are you saying that it just didn't show the 2?
Yeah.
It doesn't for 2.
Oh.
It does for 3, 4, and 5, but not for 2. So I believe Hecht did have 2 kills there because he traded out Optimal.
Right.
That is some.
And Optimal then helped him with the assist.
Yeah, 3 kills there for. Not 3 kills. 3 straight rounds for Carthage. Who started the shared chat?
Well,
right.
we are.
Optimal.
We are getting a share streamed with Lakeland.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Optimal will pop his Viper's pit on B site, hiding in this little corner. Has to evade these sprays. Let's see if he'll challenge. Him and Hecht both trying to challenge this hookah area. That's so difficult of a B site for them to take. Optimal just sitting tight as bullets are exchanged. You get 90 bullets with that Phantom, and you got to think that at least like 45 of them are missing for these players. Optimal tries to swing with that bird. But they're not able to find the kill, and it's still going to be 5v5 here at the end of this. Optimal returning to his Viper's
first blood on Chaos.
A big kill on B site. It looks like that's the site of choice, and Carthage is going to have to worry about Electric bringing up the rear. Optimal, though.
Getting 2.
It's going to get 2. Electric still on
nice.
site, though. The
What a good
spike
trade.
hidden in the Viper's pit, though. And Carthage...
Yeah, they're not gonna get that.
One thing we do have to worry about, though, is that Viper's pit is going to drop because Optimal ends up leaving it for a little bit of different positioning. He's going to pop the wall, though. And Electric is trying to bring up the rear, but 2 players on his back from Carthage. Geo dashes in. Bunny will get the kill on Electric as Electric's worried about the dashing waylay. And Soren is way off site with 20 seconds remaining. Soren's been in this situation a lot, and most of the time he elects to save. There's just not a lot of time. Carthage pretty much has this one in the books. We know there's 2 ways a Valorant round can end. The bomb exploding or all players being eliminated on the defensive side. Or time expiring, I guess, 3 ways.
Yeah.
And
I was
this
about
one,
to say
this one
that.
will be time expiring. But
I kind of like that. They just have like a cool, like smooth, like win, basically.
yeah,
Just a cool down.
it seems like that's the way
just
that Carthage has
relax.
been able to succeed in this half. A timeout coming out for Lakeland, and there's just so much to worry about if you're Lakeland, because what you've been doing, what you thought has been working, hasn't been doing much for this team. And so
It's because they're still separated. They
Mhm.
need to like work as a team. Valorant is a team-based game.
yeah, it's definitely an interesting decision to play very, very passive, and I think they just need to do a little bit more initiating at the start of the rounds, possibly breaking that up into instead of this, it's a functional 2-2-3 usually, but it's so separated, especially on that 2 site, that those 2 players just aren't getting anything done, and it just seems that the Lakeland team isn't really playing the game for the first 60 seconds of the round. They're
Yeah.
just sitting around.
I
And
think
if they
they're
get the
sorry.
picks,
I think
Things
they're
work.
also relying way too much on Soren
mm-hmm.
to like get all these last kills and be. I'm pretty sure Soren is their best player, but they're putting way too much confidence into him. Like they can't just put all that pressure on him. They has to go all around.
Yeah, and that's one thing I feel like the Firebirds do very, very well. In a lot of situations, they've got their guys that they know they can call on in certain situations, but instead, a lot of times they're hoping that instead of hoping they got every player looking to play well and just find the kills they need. The Bird trying to clear something along, but there's not going to be anybody there. They're hiding so far back. Right, challenging up showers, and there's nobody there for him to find either. Soren playing very, very reserved.
Well, he just knows that he like lost the thing.
There's Soren. He's going to pick up 2 quick kills against Ryan Geo as they try and challenge early. And Carthage now has to worry about 5 players to their 3. Soren looks to regroup on B site. And let's see if Optimal can really do anything. Chaos and Ash are there. He's going to get 1.
There. Oh,
2.
got 2 with
Cleans
the
up
assist
Soren.
on Rye.
And now Optimal has to worry about the stun from Chaos. The blind as well. I wonder if they're gonna if Electric will come
double
in.
teamed.
The
Oh, but he got
spray-
3rd. Look at that.
Optimal, the 3K, looking to keep things going.
Nice burn.
Electric and Ethan are gonna be the 2 players remaining on B site for Lakeland, and the tides have just switched. There's the ultimate from Bunny. Electric
Ooh.
will get the kill, and they're gonna be able to evade the Brimstone ultimate, and Electric hunting down Hecht, and it's going to be just Hecht. The spike planted, needs to find the 2 kills and the defuse.
Optimal's the one left.
Oh.
Oh, Optimal, sorry.
On his 4th.
Optimal
He has to
hunting the
watch his
ace as
back.
well. Electric playing
Oh.
outside tube, and Electric will get the 3K and the win.
Yeah, there was nothing you can really do between a 1v1. Optimal really wanted to defuse the
Yeah,
spike, and
yeah, we
then
did
he
see-
didn't. Whoosh.
We saw that orb being dropped for a little bit of cover, but Carthage not able to come away with that round, even though there was a bunch of shifts of momentum. There was early 2 kills by Soren, and then the 3K from Optimal, and Optimal hunting the ace at the end wasn't able to finish things off. Lakeland will come away with the win and a little bit of an advantageous position going into this penultimate round. Heck, trying to challenge B long again, and nobody's going to be there. Lakeland returns to this reserve format with Soren lurking up A. Rye has a judge. See if he can get any value out of it.
I'm just happy the score is even. It's a 5v5. It's 5-5 now.
Yeah, Carthage had a little bit of a comeback, but they weren't able to keep things going. Soren is He's going to use that wall to protect himself, and the re-smoke comes out for Carthage.
And the Vapor Wall.
Yeah, Viper. Soren ends up dropping
Vapor.
it, and Hecht sees a glimpse of Asher, but he can't come away with the kill. Optimal in hookah, trying to provide some support as well. See if this B site take is going to be successful for Lakeland. Trying to get a leg up, going into the last round. Optimal get one. He's stunned.
Gets
Blinded
two.
instead.
Spike down B.
Asher will connect with Hecht, and Carthage now even up at 3-3,
Electric
but the advantage on B site is going to go to Lakeland. Soren trying to get things going on A site with a kill, and the spike will be planted for Lakeland. Asher
Ooh.
connects in elbow, and now it's up to Geo and Rye. Rye connects with the judge. Geo pops his ultimate, dashes in. Soren,
Ooh,
Electric jumps
nice.
up. The kill will.
Straight from on top.
Now it's
on
up to
the bottom.
Asher. Geo, gun down. See if there's a lineup. Asher eliminated by Rye, and Carthage will come away with round number 11. Geo
Would
just
that be
threw-
a 6-5?
Yeah, Geo just threw his rifle on the ground there. I don't
Yeah, I
really
think-
know what that misclick was.
I think Rye also like picked up a different weapon as well.
Yeah,
through that.
he ended up dropping that judge in after getting the kill on Soren out of the teleporter, and that was very valuable as he didn't get the last kill with that weapon.
Clearly. That was a very smart decision.
Going into the last round, Carthage definitely has the buy advantage, but see if this Lakeland team can find a little bit of magic and tie things up 6-6 going into the half. Moving away from that B split that they were doing before, a much more aggressive take with the breach ultimate. It's going to clear out lamps, and there wasn't anybody there. Rye's going to re-challenge, though. Electric will get the kill.
On Rye.
Geo pops
For
his
Rye.
utility's going to dash back. Asher, a
Electric
kill.
getting bunny. Geo on 2.
Spike planted.
Carthage is going to have to worry about this
Hecht
Soren
taking out
ultimate.
Electric.
Now it's up to Hecht and Optimal. A Viper's Pit as well. A little bit of util. This dog will hopefully clear out all of lamps, and they're going to know that everybody's sitting in this Viper Pit. Optimal looking to enter in. Chaos. Mere meters in front of him. Behind Jen.
They won't know what's hit him.
The ultimate. The spike is actually outside. Chaos. Hecht is going to get the kill.
Oh.
Soren right there. Location known now, but the snake bite is sitting on the spike. Optimal.
Shit. Come on.
Optimal has to worry about Soren. Soren will get the kill and the clutch. Carthage not able to find the round. Lakeland will connect and bring things to 6-6.
I did not expect that at all. They were like going head to head, each and every single player on one top of another.
Yeah. Very disconnected fight. You would hope that Carthage would be able to play that trade style that they like to, but that Viper Pit just reduced everybody's visibilities, and now Carthage has to find a way to win one more round than Lakeland was able to in their half, and let's see what they have for that. Bunch of ghosts sitting in the buy, and we know Soren was very effective with that bandit buy in the last half. Let's see if this pistol will go any similarly, as Carthage, a little bit different, a 3-1-1 split, trying to challenge B long right at the start of the round. Hecht is going to dog up, being held by Geo. They're going to shoot the dog, see if Carthage can execute on this site. They have to worry about this smoke. The nade. Geo is going to be eliminated with the frenzy. And now Carthage chipped down for just a moment. Let's see if they can recover. Soren eliminated by Hecht. 2 quick taps with the ghost will take care of him. Ethan's there. He's going to crouch below the bullet and get the kill with the frenzy. The spike is dropped as well, and Optimal will get some chip damage. Renade. Ethan trying to challenge. Satchel's out. He's going to get the kill against Bunny. The 3K. Rye with the kill on A side. He's got to worry about Electric with the bandit. Will get the kill, and now Optimal, the lone survivor for Carthage. Can he find a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a seam in this defense? Trying to execute on B long. Ethan's there. On the other side of Crossfire with him and Electric and Asher, sorry. Ethan
He
swings.
definitely knows. Ooh.
The 4K for Ethan.
And he does not miss whatsoever.
White
He was
the
locked on
round.
target.
That frenzy was very valuable in the hands of Ethan there. Switches to the ghost and still gets the kill. Now Carthage has to worry about going into this anti-eco round.
Do you think Ethan was aiming to have an ace round?
Yeah,
Like
for
there?
sure. I mean, that thought always pops into your head. You get the first 2 kills, and you're thinking, you know what? An ace would look really nice here. I'm going to post that one on the Twitter later tonight. And didn't connect, but Carthage now trying to execute on A site quickly. Going to be difficult with this long-range fight that can be. Hopefully they're able to smoke it off well. All just holding this angle. There's the util from Optimal helping them to get on site. See what they elect to do here. The decoy push through with shot.
Hiding behind the vapor wall.
Electric's there with the bandit. He's going to be traded out, though, by Optimal. That's not a weapon that Carthage... It's a small weapon, but it's not really going to make a huge difference. Rye with the shorty holding this lamps angle, and Carthage could be collapsed in on if they're not able to move quick enough. Asher holding this angle behind them.
Gotta get out of there. Chaos taking out Optimal.
Carthage looking to explode on site. Hecht will get the trade. That Guardian is up for grabs if Carthage can find their way to it. 2 players coming up, bringing up the rear here. The one-way. Hopefully Bunny can utilize that. Looks like that smoke's about to dissipate, though. Soren and
they were
Ethan,
hiding
the
behind
high-low. The nade. It's going to connect. Bunny has to try and scurry
and
away.
Hecht with Bunny with the assist. Ethan taking out Hecht, but Bunny for
Wow.
the win, taking out Ethan.
What a play call from Carthage. Not a big buy for them. I believe they ended up full saving.
Man, we are really even with Lakeland.
That is not what you want to see out of Lakeland. I think they bought a little bit less, though, so we'll see if the buy comes from each team. Carthage is going to be leading with 4 rifles and a stinger. Rye still valuable with that stinger and the shorty. Probably going to take a little bit of closer range fights, and Lakeland is at a disadvantage buy. I wonder if either of these teams will elect to save. Carthage in the 3-1-1 with Rye pushing showers. Nobody's there to meet him, but the Outlaw is going to be difficult. Carthage hopefully bought heavy shields to make that just a little bit less valuable. Trying to challenge again. Ethan and Soren on B site.
Yeah, they were just waiting over there.
Carthage playing a little bit more disciplined like Lakeland has been playing as Rye is pushed up showers, but
He
nobody
got
else
one.
taking
Ooh,
anybody.
a shoot and a miss for Geo.
Yeah, trying to take some of that early kills, possibly the first blood there. Wow,
Oh,
Optimal's going
whoa.
to pop over and get the kill on Electric. And now that's going to be a little bit of a seed into A site. Let's see if they can
Jump scare.
latch on and get a little bit more. Asher's going to pop out into lamps with the shorty and get a kill. A lot of angles to worry about. Hecht is going to attempt to get the plant down for Carthage, but it's going to be another lost life as Carthage is now down a man. Chaos in heaven with the other 2 remaining Lakeland players.
Yeah, it's a 4-3 right now.
The aftershock from Breach. Rye's going to challenge with the shorty. He's going to connect with Ethan, and now 2 players remain. Soren and Chaos playing from heaven. See if Carthage can work together here. Is 2 kills.
Hecht and Geo with the assist on Bunny on each, earning the win for Carthage Firebirds.
Big round for Carthage. A lot of players stayed alive. We see Geo flexing that new spinner, the new fidget spinner flex that came out with the Run It Back bundle.
Bro, what are we in 2015?
I don't know, but I think it looks pretty cool.
Retro.
I think it looks pretty cool, and I would be flexing it too.
Did you have a fidget spinner back then?
Yeah, it wasn't very good though. It was one of those cheap ones from like Menards or something.
Oh, okay.
Do you even know what Menards is? Do they have those in
love
Illinois?
Menards. Yeah, of course they do, bro. I love Menards.
Carthage back in
Actually.
that 3-1-1 that's been so successful. I wonder if chat loves Menards. Do they even have Menards where Lakeland is? Is Lakeland in Wisconsin?
Yes. Aren't they like our neighbors? Or almost? Yeah, but I live an hour 30 away.
Carthage able to successfully push up, and it's just Ethan there.
Whatever.
See if they can do anything. Ethan just keeps jump peeking Geo. Practically playing Duck Hunter. Not able to connect though. Rye will be able to push out of showers and get the kill against Soren, and Hecht will connect with one as well. Carthage looking to execute on A side, but there's only 2 of them there, and the spike isn't there as well. A quick pivot though, as Rye will leave with his TP. Looks like a little bit of miscommunication though, as the players from Carthage were leaving as well. Asher is going to be wounded heavily by Geo. Hecht executing on site with his Seekers. Bunny's there as well. Asher, very,
He's
very
right
weak.
there.
Bunny's trying to flush him out with that Molly, and Bunny will
Nice.
connect. Carthage, Optimal and Bunny filling onto site with Hecht as well. Rye closely behind Optimal, trying to push up into CT. He's going to catch a glimpse
He
of
knows where
Electric.
Electric
He's
is.
going to get the
Yup.
kill. Now it's going to be up to
That was all
Chaos.
planned out.
Carthage, a
What a
brilliant.
great ricochet attack. Like smoke.
Yeah, the snake bite will push Chaos off. Rai trying to push with Optimal, and Optimal will find the kill. A slaughter as Carthage only lose Geo in that round.
That's our star player for the night.
Move in after I strike.
Optimal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We talked about him earlier.
Yeah, he was doing a pretty good job in
You
that
know-
most recent round, and Lakeland's gonna be forced to take a timeout here.
You know-
Carthage. No, go ahead. Sorry.
Optimal's only a sophomore. He like just transferred back in.
I thought he was like a upperclassman.
No, I thought isn't he a sophomore? Right? Yeah.
Nobody's providing any help in here. They're all in the
No,
phones.
I'm right. See that?
Okay, I'm sorry. He looks a little bit older than a sophomore.
Wow.
I'm sorry. What?
I feel hurt.
Anyway.
I'm
A new transfer in from New Haven, I believe, University of New Haven. Played in, I believe, Division 2 or Division 3 last year, so he's definitely a veteran in the higher levels of competition, as Carthage was able to push the envelope of their division this previous year after a win in the spring and a third-place finish for Nationals, right?
most likely.
What?
We got third place in nationals.
These guys are like no help in here. I apologize. You were definitely there, because you didn't go to Fire Flame Rewards, Ember Awards.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to be getting
Anyways.
back into some action here. The timeout, Lakeland talked things over, and let's see what they have. Last round we saw just Ethan on site B, and this time it's going to be joined with Soren. Those two players that have been lighting up the scoreboard for this Lakeland team. Rye's going to be pushing out with this Outlaw swinging Chaos.
Already
He's
on
going to be
target.
taken out, though. The weak Chaos not holding any heavy shields, and it's going to be an easy kill for Rye with the body shot. Ethan, an off angle. Can Geo with the swing. He's going to connect right away, and Carthage
We
has
are
two
playing
early rounds.
Aggressive today.
Carthage now
Love.
trying to regroup, possibly able to push A. Soren was able to push up on B. I'm not sure if he was fouled at all, but we saw with that Sheriff in previous rounds, he was able to connect with a few bullets and make things very difficult for Carthage. Some rotating away from him could be a good idea, but we've seen that this late lurk can be very, very difficult for Carthage to handle. And there's Soren pushing up quickly. Let's see if there's anybody behind, and it's not going to be anybody watching, so the spike Hecht in Hecht's hand, looking to execute. Optimal triggering with
One enemy remaining.
exchanging shots with
Ooh.
Asher, and
Yeah.
Soren will be eliminated by Optimal. Last alive is Electric.
Just
A
close. And that is an easy round going to Firebirds.
Yeah, that
Putting
was
us 10 to 7.
looking at the mini map there was raising my blood pressure a little bit, because Soren is just bringing up the rear on this Carthage team, and it seems like Carthage just isn't figuring out that he is there the entire time. So I wonder if Carthage will have a little bit of a different approach to these early round rotates, with a little bit of a better flank protection. Nobody with a sentinel, so it's difficult to just throw a trip and forget about it. But hopefully a person could be looking there.
Whatever it is, I'm loving the energy that they're bringing tonight.
Yeah, Carthage is definitely bounced back from that earlier half, especially that first couple of rounds, as they went to 5-4, and now they're at 10-7 here, and they win the round after the timeout. So this is going to be an important round for Lakeland if they want to push things, as Chaos will connect
Spike
early
down
against Hecht
B.
on
A-side?
A side. I can't see the dot, but Soren, another kill as well, and Carthage is down 2. Rai has the operator in his hand. Let's see if he can make any magic happen with it, but it's going to be difficult to work with Optimal, who's just so disconnected from him.
Ooh.
Tries to aim, not able to get the kill.
Good
Optimal
poke
will
on
swing,
the
though.
Asher.
Optimal trying to push again. He's going to get another one. Electric, though, with an operator of his own. Rai challenges him, gets the kill with a shot, believe in the knee. Now, Geo and Rai connecting on A site. A free site for him.
Geo
Geo-
planting the spike.
He also plants his TP, possibly able to leave back. He's not going to take it. Going to take this space on A site, and Rai's in a little bit of a
Tough position.
yeah,
I'd
he's not
say.
exactly supporting Geo in any way, but that's got to be that confidence that those two have for each other. The spike is planted not very, very well for Rai, I would say, but Geo has to worry about Soren, the big winner for this team. Soren has a lineup for that spike plant. It looks like it's going to provide a little bit of cover. But Rye with a Vandal now drops the operator, and he's going to leave, trying to re-challenge Soren.
Gets him.
Soren and
Geo.
Chaos are just evaporated by Rye and Geo working together well there. Secures the operator at the end, and Carthage now just 2 mere rounds away.
That's a duo that we barely see.
Yeah, I think Rye, especially when he's playing super duper aggressive, he's not really alive at the end of rounds. But today we've seen him be a little bit more of that clutch factor, and
He's got spirits up.
yeah, Carthage now just 2 rounds away from this first map win, hoping to push to Abyss, one of their better maps. And Lakeland really needs to find something, a seam in this Carthage attack to exploit. Rye challenging showers again with the operator, looking to have some presence there, and Carthage has to worry about a quick site take on B. Ethan and Chaos pushing up, but they'll get the kill up against Geo, and that's going to be a little bit of that difference maker from last round for Carthage off the board. But Rye will pop the Dimensional Drift, pushing onto site. Let's see if Optimal and Hex can work together to get the spike down for him. Rye ends up TPing out, and for just a moment, Hex has to worry about Asher behind him with the Bucky.
Buddy taking out Asher in the trade.
Really wanted that to go a little bit better, but Optimal will pop the Viper's Pit. A quick flick by Electric will get the kill, and it's just up to Rye here. Tries to swing Chaos, and a good round for Carthage with the Dimensional Drift and the early site plant just
Wait, what just happened?
exactly just disappears as Lakeland is able to push on site. Each player doing their part with that team ace there, and
That's my favorite thing that they get.
the team ace.
'Cause, yeah, everyone works together, and they each get one. It's an easy effort. Besides when they're buying, they all get a little something. Right. That's probably how Valorant works.
What are you asking?
Like they each get something if they each get a kill, right?
Yeah, a little bit of that econ works in with the kills. I believe you get 300 credits for each kill. Actually, no, for recording a kill. You don't get one for. I'm not exactly sure how it works, but I know you get 300 credits if you get a kill, and that's important because if
That's
you
how
don't
you
get
get weapons and whatnot.
yeah. Ethan tries to challenge Rye through the TP. He's gonna throw his nade, and Ethan will be stuck there, not able to use a TP like the Yoru counterpart. And now Carthage looking to execute on B side with Ethan not in the picture, trying to also force a rotate here as Asher will be there to move back towards B site. Carthage now just stalled out. Chaos will get one.
On Rye. Wow, he just got his ult point too. That's something you don't like to see.
Optimal
That's
holding this
okay.
angle with the one-way. Soren is going to pop back out. I wonder if he caught a footstep.
He definitely did. Look at that. Oh no!
Optimal with a costly mistake won't get the kill, and Carthage now drops another man. Ethan jump peeks into Hookah, and he's going to swing Geo, get the kill. And one by one, Carthage players are dropping. Hex is the next victim. Asher
And
going to get the
Bunny.
last one against Bunny, and
Earning them a flawless win for Lakeland.
Carthage has lost a little bit of momentum here. 21-15 for Optimal leading the pack, but Soren is close behind him on Lakeland with 20-14. Those are the big difference makers we've seen. Optimal really had some big impacts, and Carthage will pull the timeout here. What really has been different about these last couple of rounds?
They were playing a lot more aggressive, but I guess Lakeland just adapted to that.
You're saying
and,
Carthage is playing more aggressive?
like a little bit.
Yeah, I think
Which
so
was
too.
good for the momentum, but I don't know. I guess Lakeland just like adapted to them really fast and quickly.
Yeah, I don't really know how much you can
chase them
chalk
down.
up to they're just hitting their shots, but there's a chance that that's really the difference maker here is that Lakeland is connecting a little bit more in those situations. We've seen them have a couple of off angles that have been valuable. If we highlight in that last round, the optimal whiff is just so hard to miss. Hopefully Optimal is able to kind of flush that with the rest of that Carthage team. You had 2 bad rounds, but you really got to get the mental back up. You got to realize that you were being so dominant for those last couple of rounds before those most previous 2. And get back into that mindset where, you know, we're a good team. We're going to beat this Lakeland team. We're going to find a way to win this round at all costs. And let's see if they have anything coming out of this timeout that will be a little bit different for them.
Man, I hope so. That was a long chat. Like the timeouts are like what, 2-3 minutes? Question mark. A minute 30.
1 minute.
1 minute.
1 minute.
I don't keep count, obviously.
Oh, we don't have game audio right now, by the way, guys. Appreciate it.
It's okay.
Carthage now a 3-2 hitting A site. Ethan will find the first kill against Geo. And Carthage is on a weaker buy here. Right with the stinger in his hand. He has to worry about this nade, the raised nade behind him. And it's going to connect for some chip damage. Electric able to get the kill, but Optim with a great swing and repeak. There's the ultimate from Ethan to come out and take care of Optimal. Soren standing on top of his wall. A trade. Actually, I think Carthage is going to connect there and get a rifle out of it. And now Bunny and Hecht in close quarters trying to work together to get on site. They're going to take the TP.
No, the Asher's right over there.
Chaos on B site, pushing up long, and Asher is going to try and push out. Chaos is right there.
Right behind Bunny.
Hecht has to worry about Chaos here, and Chaos will use his util well, the stun and the blind. Carthage now loses the round coming out of the timeout, and it's 11-10, and Carthage has to worry about how Lakeland just has so much credits to go around here. They know they're going to be going up against a full buy.
They just won 2 rounds in a row. That's not good.
I think it's more than that. I think it was 3 or 4. Now Carthage, though, a save last round is going to allow them to have a full buy here. You think right now, if Lakeland's able to execute here, Carthage is going to be on a save next round, which is going to push it to 12. But then they'll have a full buy for the round to get the They'll have a full buy for the round to force OT, but you want Carthage to put the pedal on right here and get the round win to force the match point. But let's see if they have anything a little bit different. A 3-2 to hit B site, and Ethan's gonna get the kill on Hecht through the smoke.
Nice collect on the ult point.
Ultimate for Waylay coming out. Geo trying to dash on Optimal.
Oh.
Jump out the smoke. There's gonna be a flurry of kills in Carthage now. 3-3, but the late rotate is gonna come in and see if Carthage can get the spike down before the reinforcements arrive for Lakeland. Chaos will take out Bunny, and now the spike not fully planted. The breach ultimate as well. Ryan in an off angle. He's got to worry about the blind.
You gotta worry about
Too
everybody.
many to worry about, and Carthage won't be able to win here.
That was rough.
Definitely not what you want to see for Carthage. Looks like they're going to be able to muster up a near full buy here to try and force the issue up against this Lakeland team. And it just seems that things are slipping away so quickly out of their reach.
You just don't know what to do in that situation. Especially for when you're Rye and you just have all of them ganging up on you within the last few seconds.
Yeah, you really hope that Carthage can find a little bit of a way to stay alive later into the round, as things just seem to be unfolding in front of them, and they're not in the favorable ways. Lots of util being traded on A site. The dog will locate Soren, but it's just a minefield with all of this Viper util from both sides. Spike located on B in Rye's hands. Lots of angles to worry about Rye. A little bit of PTSD, and there's the Viper pit from Soren. Going to be very difficult to hit B site, and Carthage knows that, trying to leave, but Ethan inserting himself into spawn. See if Carthage can flush him out. Optimal almost runs right past him. Hecht, though, could possibly see him here. The angle. Hecht eliminated by Ethan. Ethan far behind enemy lines and will get the kill. That could shift the momentum of this round. Optimal and Geo now wary of the positioning of Ethan, and Ethan's going to leave back towards the A side. Carthage has to worry about these valuable seconds to get the spike down. And it's just this mid-round where paranoia is setting in.
Geo taking over, trying to take down, oof.
30 seconds.
Really trying to get to Ethan, but...
Yeah, Ethan. But Ethan's not there.
Yeah, inserting himself back on A site. Now Carthage is looking to execute onto B with Rise Flash. Optimal pushing out a hookah. The stun comes out from Chaos.
Ooh.
Chaos traded out by Optimal.
Ooh.
Actually, not traded out. Asher will be the unfortunate to meet his unfortunate demise. Geo with a kill against Chaos. 8 seconds remaining to get the spike down.
Buddy planting.
One player in hookah. It's gonna be Soren. The paint shells comes out. Sorry. Soren is there. Geo. He's not gonna be able to get the swing.
You don't see him in the corner.
Another player
Here's
drops for
Optimal.
Carthage, and now it's just up to Bunny with a bulldog from B Garden. Gets one. Soren.
She's right there.
The right click.
Oh, she's right
Electric. That bulldog is out of bullets though.
It's 1-on-1.
Electric pushing. The swing.
No!
Time expiring, and Bunny will not be able to come away with his round. Electric just has to hold 4 and get the defuse. He will be able to find it with 10 seconds remaining. Mint Melee is in shock next to me.
Not hit. Wait, what? She was like right on target. What the?
Yeah, the Bulldog, definitely a little bit of a more difficult weapon to use in that situation. Not as coveted as the Vandal. And Bunny was able to find a couple kills, but not the one needed. Is this the second time out of the half?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was one per half still.
Anyways, we get another timeout, I guess. That's what, the second timeout for Firebirds?
Second timeout for Carthage.
Yeah.
I mean, if you got it, you might as well use it here. You got to talk things over. If you're Carthage and you need to execute on attack here, it's been a couple rounds since they were able to do that. I think it was 11-7.
Yeah, they've been annihilating each round.
5 straight round wins after 5 straight round wins for Carthage, and
That's something you do not want to see.
it just seems like Lakeland has them figured out. So I think you got to reach deep in the bag. You gotta figure out something that's sorry. You gotta find something that wasn't being used in these last couple of rounds. See if there's anything a little bit different about what you can do that'll mix up things. I think one thing that could possibly help is a quicker site take on B. The unfortunate part about that is if Lakeland meets them in B long, it's going to be a very difficult fight to get that space early. And we see Lakeland moving towards B long right away with Brim and it looks like Amber, Chaos and Ethan there. Carthage, it's going to be a difficult situation to navigate, but they're pushing up quick. Riot inserting himself in hookah. A bloodbath going on in B long. Stun after stun. Chaos will find the first kill. Ethan, one of his own, and Carthage not in the situation you want to be in. The spike on the ground. The dimensional GIF for Rye. He's going to be eliminated, though, and now Carthage down to the last 2 players in Bunny and Hecht.
Oh, all within a minute. Oh my god.
Spike in Bunny's possession, but odds look bleak. The TP offers an escape, but Lakeland knows that and is leaving 3 players behind on A. Not a lot of time. Hecht's going to end up taking that TP. Got to worry about someone pushed up early. Ethan's going to probably be the first to meet them. A crossfire with him and Soren. And now Carthage has to worry about another molly in their way, and time ticking by. 50 seconds to either eliminate the rest of the players or get the spike down.
There's that Viper hit. Oh.
Ethan traded out by Bunny and Electric. He's going to get the kill. Carthage. 6 straight losses, and Lakeland will come away with a big win here on map number 1.
And that is game 1 for
And
Lakeland.
Lakeland able to take it behind some great performances out of Electric, Ethan, and Soren. 26 kills
yeah.
for Electric. Optimal leading the lobby with combat score, but only 24 kills. Really, we're going to need the rest of this team to step
Get
up
up
in
there.
these next coming maps. If Carthage is going to be able to find any success, it just seems like player after player was being picked off by this Lakeland team. Each of these top 3 scorers were playing very well, but Chaos and Asher were both in the right situation at the right time. You see them going negative, but really providing a big impact. And Asher only had 8 assists, but it seemed like his util was everywhere. Carthage really needs to find a little bit of that success that Lakeland had there in the last 6 rounds. They were able to come away with, and with the map win as well. Mint Melee, what do you have to say about that map from Carthage?
Honestly, I don't know what happened. I thought Bind was pretty good for them. So, but, it just happens. They need to, work together more. They need to follow, one person, make a team, make a strategy to work out. I know Optimal is, a little more, advanced coming from, Nationals? Or where is he? Division 2?
Division 2, I believe, yeah.
Yeah, so
Definitely
he's
has that
playing
experience and with some higher level competition. And Lakeland emulated a lot of strategies that we'll see out of those higher level teams, especially with that slow passive style. I think one thing that you highlighted that's really important is that you got to kind of forget about things. You got to realize that those last 6 rounds, they happened, but if we don't want them to repeat each other, you got to move on. Going into this map, it's going to be Abyss coming up next, and we know Carthage had some success, but their back is against the wall here. They've been in this situation not quite as bleak as against Minot State, where they ended up going down 3-13 on Bind. This time it was 11-13. They went to Abyss, they got the round win, and then they had to go to Corrode at the end. Instead, it's going to be... I forgot the map. What's the last map? Breeze. It's going to be Breeze for the decider if they're able to execute here, but Carthage needs to find a little bit of success on Abyss. Let's see if they're able to do that in just a moment. We'll be back with an intermission. Thank you, everyone. We'll be just right back.
Don't go anywhere.
All right,
Welcome back. Welcome back, game 2. We are playing on Abyss. Even though I'm very excited. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
That's good. All right, Carthage is going to need that excitement as they do need a win here to push map number 3. Otherwise, they're going to be going home with the sweep. Lakeland looking to keep a little of that pressure going that they had from this last round. They ended up winning 13-11 on Bind if you missed it. But we're going to Abyss, which is Carthage's pick. And Carthage did have some success on Abyss last week. The week before, they've been playing it every week. And unfortunately, Abyss is going to be leaving the map pool in the next couple of weeks. So Carthage won't be able to rely on this map for the dominating success. But this week, because the map pool is changing,
So
when
we're gonna
the
get a new
Valorant
map?
Act map pool moves changes, which it is this upcoming week, the NECC map pool changes too.
Oh, cool. So it's like updated with the whole game. That's really cool.
Carthage is able to start on defense here. We see the sub of Jellyfish coming in for Bunny. Jellyfish shoots a decoy.
Oh
Gonna
yeah, they
end
swapped out.
Carthage trying to stop this execution. Soren's going to end up planting.
Ooh.
And it's going to be a 5v5 retake for Carthage. Nobody able to connect with
Oh,
as
that's
Ethan, though,
that's
able
an
to
easy
take out
idea.
Jellyfish, and Rye will trade him out. Heck, pushing quickly over bridge. He's going to find a kill as well. Now, Carthage executing like a well-oiled machine. Just 2 players remaining. It's Chaos and Soren.
One enemy
Soren
remaining.
gunned down. Same with Chaos, and Hecht will stick the defuse to the half at least, and it's going to leave it for
Optimal.
Optimal looking to farm that Cypher. Wait. Soval, right?
Yeah. And that leaves us winning round 1.
Taking, yeah, big round win for Carthage, but we'll take a look at the agents. A little bit of a switch up from the last map, but
yeah, I've
no
noticed
stranger
that.
to what
happened.
Carthage has been running on Abyss, though, with Cypher leading the Sentinel category. Geo, we talked to him last week about it, and he used to play Sentinel in previous years, last year mainly a duelist, but returning to the role for Carthage this semester, and he's been doing a pretty good job. Rounding out the rest, there's going to be Optimal on Yoru, Jellyfish picking up Omen, Rye back on Yoru, and then Hecht rounding it off on Breach. Breach was
Wait,
used.
who's Optimal playing?
I just said it. Sova.
Oh.
Sorry, I completely forgot for a second.
That's a whole new agent for me. So
Yeah, Sova, a big recon agent, doesn't have much except the shock darts, an owl drone, and last one, and a recon dart, as well as the Hunter's Fury ultimate, splicing through walls, doing
Oh,
50 damage with
wow.
each. 75 damage, actually. Sorry.
so he's nerfed.
I think it's 100 damage. I think it's 100 damage. Sova, Hunter's Fury. Rye with the Outlaw. He's going to be chipped down, and Ethan will find the first kill on Geo.
Yep.
Carthage had some success on the anti-eco. Let's see if there's anything for Lakeland here. Carthage has done some good chip damage, but Raya with an Outlaw. He's going to find one there against Electric. Raya alone here on A site. Shock dart to try and clear him off the angle. He's repositioned already, though. Lots to worry about for this Lakeland team, and not a lot of util or weapons to do so. Carthage has them boxed in for a second, but moving together, let's see if they're able to do anything. Jellyfish. Location known. Asher's going to get the
too
trade.
many.
Not a lot of time as Hecht is there with the Stinger. He's going to be traded out by, taken out by Soren.
Soren, yeah.
7
Maybe
seconds to
just
get the spike
Optimal
down.
on Rye.
Does Asher have the time? 5-4. He does not have it. Carthage will come away with the round win. A scary, scary round win, but they'll get it.
Somehow. Okay. Oh,
Everybody
you know-
testing the limits. Geo will get Ethan will
Just-
jump off.
just gotta make sure. Test the waters, you know?
Yeah, it's a tough round for Carthage to look back on, but you can still say we took the round win. That's really all we can hope for.
A round's a round, you know?
Yeah, you definitely want to have a little bit more dominating performance. Aerodynamic chipped in the chat telling us how bad Abyss is, but I've grown to like Abyss even when I'm playing it, and I like it when Carthage wins on it. So that's definitely gonna stick around in my heart. But Carthage will be able to find some success on some other maps. This time, Rye still has that Outlaw trying to hold mid. Will Asher swing into it?
Not yet. I
Chaos
personally
also.
like Sunset and Icebox. Those are my favorite maps. Oh, and Split. Split's fun.
Cutting through.
You said Icebox, Sunset. Oh, Sunset. I do like me some Sunset too. Rye's gonna be chipped down with
She
the
gorgeous.
shock dart.
He's right there. Burrow caught him right in the 4th.
Nobody dropped yet. Some chip damage heading Rye's way, but Carthage is trying to deal with this mid pressure from Lakeland.
He knows. Oh. Yeah, I was gonna say he knows exactly where they are, but he
Right.
just did not expect that to be hit by Chaos.
Yeah, Rye is able to put a little bit of damage in, but Chaos comes out alive out of it, and Carthage now has to worry about one more man. Heck, though, will return the favor. Classic kill on Ethan. Geo looking to challenge Chaos here. Not sure if he knows his position. Gonna swing
No, he
right to him,
doesn't.
and Chaos
Yeah.
will get
Seconds left.
the best of him. Optimal gets the kill on Soren. Jellyfish not able to connect with their ghost. Electric
Enemy remaining.
can't swing fast enough, and even though he takes down Heck,
No one
Jellyfish
can
will
stop that duo.
Jellyfish will be able to get a Vandal out of it, and now Carthage in
One more
a good
Chaos.
position. Optimal with the shock dart.
I didn't think that was gonna hit. Wait, what?
That shock
Isn't
dart,
like-
it's large. The radius for the damage is probably it's probably this at least the size of the hallways, probably even twice the size of it. So you don't have to be that close with it, and you'll see it come into play.
It just goes.
Yeah,
Okay.
you'll be able to see it come into
Clocked
play
it.
in the next couple of rounds, and I think Optimal actually does. I'll say Optimal does a very, very good job on Sova, and he'll be a good opportunity for some players that haven't seen Sova as much to
I
see
haven't seen Sova.
how that comes into play.
I do love the arrow. Like that is a really cool.
Yeah.
I'm a sucker for crossbows. For crossbows and bows in general. That's what I always do when I'm on Minecraft. Practice my aim.
Carthage does have to deal with a quick sight take on A. See if Lakeland can push through these trips and other Sea of Util. Smoke for heaven.
Oh,
Optimal
that's a
pixel
really
angle
good
won't be
shot.
able to do it. He's gonna
Shoot
aim up
up.
that recon dart. It's gonna just scan the decoy. Chaos right
Oh.
behind it. He's gonna get the kill on Optimal, and that's gonna be first blood. Carthage now
This
smoked
means
off on most
war.
angles, but Geo with the camera locate the position and get the kill.
But the
Asher.
trade is with Asher.
Is able to get the trade. Now Carthage down a man, but they don't have to worry about the flank here. Let's see if Rye on the flank, he's gonna end up going through mid instead and looping up with Hecht. Hecht has the stun. Rye probably gonna swing off of it.
Yeah, they're all.
They shoot the decoy.
Oh.
Electric in the corner, smokes himself off. He's gonna survive for
How'd
just a
that not
moment.
hit any
Hecht
of
still
them?
hungry, gonna get
Okay,
the
good.
kill. Hecht, last man standing for Carthage, and Asher will take care of him. Carthage not able to get their successful retake going. Not exactly what you want to see, but Carthage is going to be on a full buy
That
here.
was so fast. I thought Hector was really gonna get that guy. Just,
Yeah,
And then something else happened. I'm just like, what is going on?
Hitting sight on Abyss, especially with this retake, can be very, very difficult. Something that's going to help Carthage is this breach utility, the stun, the aftershock, the blind as well. What's the blind name? I know this. What's the blind name for breach? You know it.
I don't.
It's like beam of light. Aftershock.
Okay, Politano.
Rye trying to swing
Right.
Ethan.
Ooh.
Ethan not able to
Nice
TP away
headshot.
quick
Quick away.
enough. Rye trying to challenge again with the
That's
blind.
one for the books.
Yeah, throw that one in there.
Oh, Lotus was really good too.
Lotus is gonna be back next split.
Oh yay!
Flashpoint. I knew that. What's the stun called? Did you close the tab already? Please.
Camps does not know.
It's okay.
Neither do
We'll
I.
get
so
that
it's fine.
the information to you in a second. As Lakeland attempting to execute on B site, Hecht able to hide from the dart for a second.
Oh yeah, he was
Optimal
right
throws his out.
on the back.
Well, a flurry of kills. Hecht
Hecht
will get
didn't
one,
get
but he's traded out by Chaos. Optimal with one of his
Taking
own.
out Soren.
One enemy
Leaving
remaining.
just one enemy remaining.
Just Chaos. Not Chaos.
30 seconds
Right,
left.
taking out
Is that
Electric.
Chaos? Yeah.
Oh, she's right there. Get him from top. Oh, never mind. With Rye getting it from the side, and then the bow. And that's what you love to see. Carthage has been taking down like at least 3 rounds. I think 3 rounds in a row, right?
No, they lost last
2?
round.
2? 1? Never mind.
First 3.
What am I talking
lost
about?
1, and then they pick it up.
You know, I just have so much confidence in our players. You know, that's what it is. I don't know.
Aerodynamic chimes in and tells us that it's 3/4 of the hallway with the shock dart. I don't know if he's right there. I think it's the full thing. Different halls. All right, Carthage now trying to keep that momentum from the last round going. Rai challenging mid with the Phantom, not able to do anything.
What's that?
That's his TP right in front of him.
Oh, so we can just go there sometimes.
Ends up faking it and throwing a different one down.
Wait, is there an audio cue for the, or not an audio cue, but they can hear when that happens? Or
Yeah.
not? So it is an audio cue.
I'm not sure what the range is
can't
though. A
see.
lot of times it's too far for a lot of people to hear it.
Oh, okay.
Optimal finds Ethan
First
mid and will get the
blood.
kill, making it a little bit
Love
more
the
difficult
blood.
for Lakeland to push this mid area. Optimal, he's gonna find
Oh,
one.
Electric's right there.
Electric with the sheriff will take
Bounce
care of
in
business
first.
though.
With assist from their partner.
The one-man advantage for Carthage erased with that head tap. Now Lakeland grouped up mid. Carthage trying to respond with a group up on B site. The rotate's going to take a second though, and only 30 seconds remaining in the half. In the round, sorry.
30 seconds left.
Oh, he's
Soren
right
trying to
there.
get a kill on Geo. Geo catches a glimpse of him, won't be able
They
to find it.
know.
Soren just continues to swing. He's going to
Take him
find the
from the
tripwire. Soren
Ow.
leaving back 19 seconds. B site. The opportunity persists for Lakeland. Hecht trying to be in the right
10
spot,
seconds
but
left.
looks like too many footsteps for him to do anything. He's smoked off, and Electric will find the kill on Jellyfish.
Spike
Another player
planted.
of Carthage drops.
You are divided.
I would have just randomly shot.
There's the Astro Wall coming out. Soren swings. Rai will find the kill, but he's walled off for just a brief moment. Hecht flashes out. He's going to get the kill. Looking for Asher as well. Another, the
Gets
2K. Electric, one of his
On
own for the
3.
3K for him. And now Electric, the sole defender for Lakeland. He's going to get the
Oh.
5K and the ace.
Good for them.
Stellar
Those are
play
actually really
out of
good.
Electric.
Yeah.
Picking up Lakeland, throwing him on the back, and stopping the momentum in the tracks for Carthage.
What more can you want from a player?
Yeah, I mean, 6 kills. 6 kills would be nice if there was a Sage res or a Clove res, but
Hey, 7
Not one.
kills. 7. Electric and Hecht. Hecht.
picked.
Y'all, you didn't hear that. It's fine. Honestly, they're kind of even with kills, I'd say.
Yeah.
Except for Lakeland getting like a little up higher.
Yeah, not exactly translating to rounds though, as Carthage has been able to win rounds in other ways without eliminating all of the opponents. But Electric is gonna gun down Hecht. There's the
The
Hunter's
Vandal?
Fury for Carthage, but it won't connect, and Electric will find a kill on Optimal.
Chaos
Spike
planting,
Rai.
Rai.
Location known. He's gonna try to throw his TP away. Geo is trying to challenge, but Ethan with the Phantom will gun him down. Now it's up to Jellyfish and Rai. Rai a kill, but he's gunned down by Ethan as well.
Leaving Jellyfish.
Jellyfish a kill. Needs 2 more to ice the round. Position very, very difficult to get out of. Paranoia is close. Owl drone hovering above. Will recon and scan. And now that's going to make things even more difficult. TP into the smoke. Not a lot of time.
Smart.
But
Oh,
Hunter's
no,
Fury
they're
not
right
online.
there.
Just the spray through the smoke.
No! Oh. They're right there, too. Wait, what's going... Oh, okay. Well, the round didn't, like, land, like, straight away. But I guess that's fine. I don't know.
What?
It didn't, like, land straight away.
What didn't?
Like, the round didn't end, like, straight away. That's what I'm talking about. They just, like, allow the spike to go off.
Oh
I
yeah, there's
guess.
5 seconds afterwards, so the spike will go off if it's close enough to the end.
That's what I was confused about. They made a rant about my nonsense.
Carthage not able to find success in that last round. Ethan swing early. Rise gonna be there, but
Oh,
he's
wow.
gunned down. Carthage trying to get things going quickly, and that rifle in the hands of Rai will be not able to connect.
R.I.P. top player. with all the kills right now, anyways.
Carthage is gonna rely on another player to find
Firebolt. What's that?
the recon from the owl drone. There will find Ethan, but Ethan just retreats. Util almost near useless, and a site take on A for Lakeland. Flash on as well. Chaos able to get the plant down. Geo tries to spray it down, but won't be able to do
Random
anything.
shots.
Cypher upload online,
Ooh.
and
Optimal taking out Asher. Even at
Well, two
even.
quick kills for
Jellyfish
Carthage.
taking out Electric. But heck to as Ethan. Like, got him down. Oh. Optimal with the 2 assists from Geo.
Geo and Optimal trying to work together here to
2v2
get
right now.
the spike diffused. The classic from Geo. Optimal's able to stick though! Soren the 3K. Too late
that was
though, and Carthage will come away with the
cute.
round.
Act on my intel.
The
Don't
little
give them
guys
time to
came out. That was
reposition.
so cute. Don't ask questions. Like the well, was that like just a skin?
What?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. For certain skins, you can upgrade them with Radianite, and then they have animation at the end of rounds. You might see like a player hover or something. I'm trying to think of examples, but I don't really know them. Mist Bloom was probably the one you saw.
The one with like the little characters popping out.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what Soren's running, so I wouldn't exactly know. But a good observation. Some players able to show a little bit of their flair with their skin choice. I just choose the one that looks the coolest, though. For me on the Vandal, it's Divergence, and on the Phantom, I got Bolt. Ori Dreamwings? Oh yeah, the character. That's where it comes from.
Hmm?
The skin that Soren is running is Ori
Oh.
Dreamwings, which has that little character. You can see it on Rise Odin. He has the skin
Okay.
as well. Carthage trying to respond to this 2-2-1. Ethan, an early kill on Rye.
Ouch.
We saw that at the start of the last one.
It's because you mentioned him.
Mentioned Rye, Kirsten.
Yeah. It's alright. We'll let it slide this one time.
I'm not on the board right now.
Hey, no one's on the board.
I'm going the whole semester. Blaze is on the board.
I am on the board. I did lie.
10-14.
Oh, it's because I caster curse my own Smash game.
30 seconds
Optimal, an early
Oh.
kill, but he's going to be gunned down by Chaos. The spike near planted for
left. Spike planted.
for Lakeland, and now Carthage has to try and get their way back. Hecht coming up on the rear of Soren, though. Jellyfish will get her second kill there. Hunting the third, the 3K for Jellyfish, and last alive is going to be Ethan. The neural network for Carthage. Geo using his ultimate to find the location. And now, from heaven,
Oh,
Geo
he's right there,
sticking
he's
the
right there,
defuse.
bro. Do it, yay!
Wow, 2 players
Good
will die
job.
as Jellyfish is dropped, and then Geo, the transfer comes in. A near loss for Carthage, but
Oh wait, whoa! I didn't see that. I was just on Heck. I didn't see that both of them we lost like 2 players.
Yeah, 2.
Whoa.
That Ethan was able to take down 2, but couldn't get the 3K to win the round. But a much needed win for Carthage, as they'll pick up the second in a row. Quick defusal as well, and Carthage now up 6-3, going into round number 10. See if Carthage can find any more success, or if Lakeland will be able to turn the tables for just a moment. Site
wow.
take on
The
B.
tables have
Optimal holding things down on A, but no signal there.
Take flight.
Mid Soren for Lakeland trying to
What is
challenge Rye.
this?
We saw in the past, Rye's been diffed by Ethan there.
Oh wait,
Let's see if
this is the owl
Soren has it.
thingy?
Yeah, that's the owl drone for
Oh.
Geo. First blood on Ethan, but Chaos will return the favor against Hecht. A site take on B. Geo still there, hiding in the smoke, but he's gunned down for a little bit of chip damage. One on his right, but will he
Spike
see them?
planted.
Can't
Oh.
flick on electric. Electric will come away with the kill.
He was just waiting to take that too. As soon as the smoke dropped, he went bam, 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 bam.
Rye with
Ouch.
Rye with the Outlaw trying
Standing
to get things going, but there's so many angles to worry about. Optimal
There they are.
is able to get the kill on Asher, but the trade coming out from Chaos.
Did not
Jellyfish
leave it
trying to
down.
repeat that same angle
Last
heaven.
player standing.
Lots to worry about. Electric gonna catch the glimpse of the head. Won't be able to come away with the kill. Electric ices the round for Lakeland.
Electric is definitely their MVP for this round.
Yeah, Electric had a great showing last map as well, and this time they're gonna come away with the round win
And that is a
on the backs of him.
out for the Firebirds.
Carthage Firebirds, as Shannon just said, calling a timeout. What would you be saying to them in this situation? Coming off of a round win, you're up 6-4, 2 more rounds in the half. Trying to lock things down on defense. What are we saying if we're Coach West here?
Probably just like take a little chill pill. Y'all have been like a little like up to like high in like confidence, I want to say. We got to like cool it down a bit, like relax, get back into the game of focus. Like we're doing pretty well right now, but the game is still going on. Anything could happen.
Yeah, there is a lot of game to go on. This half just has 2 rounds, but that's going to be possibly 12 more in the next half if we go all the way to OT. But if you're Carthage in this situation, you talked about how you got to slow things down a little bit, and that's what Lakeland has been doing so successfully. They're
Exactly.
playing super duper slow, and I think one thing that Carthage could pull out of that playbook is a little bit of a less challenge mid. It seems like that mid pressure hasn't really been amounting to much for them, and if they're able to get things going where they let this Lakeland team overcommit a little bit and play a little bit slower, they might have a little bit more success in these next 2 rounds.
I mean, I say what I said.
Hacked with a Marshall. Has to worry about a couple angles to peek. Can't get the bullet to land. And now he's stuck in this corner.
Yeah, they know exactly where
TP
he
onto
is.
site as well. And
Just ouch.
Carthage needs to find a little bit of success, but Hecht is going to be hit by a second shock dart. Geo planted himself in this corner behind these 2 Cypher cages.
Spike planted.
Rye can't get the kill.
Oh, wow. What?
But Jellyfish will help him out with the frenzy. A little bit of a scary moment,
too
but
much health, I guess.
oh, Hecht is going to connect with the Marshall ahead tap. Carthage on this save round, having a little bit of success. All 5 players still alive, and see if they can push things a little bit closer. Rye has a Vandal. He's going to connect. Now, up to Ethan to right the scales. He's going to find a kill. A frenzy, not exactly the weapon you want here, but Geo will connect. Gonna pull
He
up.
had his back. Which I'm so happy.
Geo ended up leaving the diffuser. Lots of time, though. He's going to end up sticking it.
Yikes.
A costly drop by...
Hey, Thrifty! Yay!
a costly drop, though, from
Last round before the switch.
Jellyfish. Won't be able to pick up a rifle, and that would be helpful for this the economy of this upcoming round, but I think it's not going to matter too much as Carthage will be able to find rifles for all players. But a little bit of a funny moment, you'll see that.
Honestly, with the amount of like how I can't really play PC, I also would have made that mistake too.
Yeah.
It happens.
Abyss, the only map that you can fall off of, and I've definitely done it more
Hey,
than
what about
more than one time.
Split? No?
You can't fall off of Split.
Well, is there like the gap?
Blaze is questioning me here. You cannot fall off of any other maps.
I thought Split had the gap though. And you can fall in the gap.
I think you're talking about Abyss. Look at the center of Abyss.
Oh.
All right.
You're right, my bad.
Last round of the half. Buy round versus buy round. Let's see if Carthage has anything. This mid-pressure from Lakeland will be daunting for them to cover up against. 3 players from Lakeland inserting themselves. An Owltrone to try and clear a couple angles. Rye is not going to be seen by it, and he's going to be able to swing Ethan. First blood. Chaos there.
No, yeah. They know. Go back, go back. It's safe. Oh, they're gone, I guess, which is great for us. But, okay. You know what? He played it really safe and well. He took off one guy, and then he was like, all right, I'm done. I'm going to get out of here.
Carthage has a little bit of a scattered positioning here. Let's see if this will provide a little bit of value, but Electric will hunt down Optimal, and that's the second player entering site. Asher will connect as well, and Carthage is down to their last 2 guys. Recon, Rye able to hide from it. Electric's there. Electric connects, and now it's up to Geo. Armed with a Phantom, 15 seconds before the plant needs to be down, and plenty of time. Asher, gun down. Geo looking to pop his ultimate, but that body being guarded very, very well. too many angles to worry about, and Chaos will ice the round. 7-5 going into the half. Carthage still in the lead, but you really wanted that round. Couple of miscues, but some great play out of Lakeland for sure.
Oh, yeah. They were, like, taking it off, like, easily. They said, oh, well, Rye got this guy. We're going to back up a little bit because Rye went for more kills, and he just, like, they all weren't there. So they stepped out of the way. They went towards a new site, and then they just got off the Firebirds one by one.
Yeah, Carthage definitely needs to stick together a little bit more to find a little bit more success. We see Soren placing some trips on A. It's going to be a little bit of a harder site for Carthage, but they got the read, and they're going towards B. Just Chaos is there, armed with some Astra utility. Carthage 5-stacking it, looking to hit it quick, though. Time. This round will begin now, and Owl Drone coming out from Sova. Astra and one Heaven. That's going to be Electric, one of the heroes for this team. The target will be hit, and Optimal has a little bit of utility. The stun. Carthage still trying to push through. Jellyfish with the paranoia, clear and close. Carthage, a quick sight take. Rye looking to pressure these angles, and it's going to be 5v5 still. No one able to connect, and Carthage still has to worry about 5 players. Rye back with Geo as well, and one player coming from mid. That's Ethan. He'll get the kill against Geo.
Right on the back, too.
Rye with a trade. That's going to be huge for Carthage to stop a little bit of that momentum, but Optimal, lone man on site with Jellyfish right behind him. They swing. Jellyfish.
Too many people are on Optimal's side. Poor guy.
Last player standing.
Straight from the back.
Jellyfish.
Nice job.
Jellyfish. Asher doesn't even have it. Location
oh,
no.
They know.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, okay.
Electric has to stick here. Jellyfish, a little bit of fortunate things.
Come off with the clutch for Carthage Firebirds.
That round was some chaos for sure, and Carthage able to navigate it. Jellyfish comes up big there. One thing that
in the corner.
One thing that we can definitely highlight from that round was just how separated Carthage played, but still together. You saw Geo and Rye back off site, but they ended up trading each other. Rye ended up trading Geo out, but Carthage had some success there, and let's see if they can keep things going.
They definitely took that from Lakeland's book a little bit. Separated, but they actually just came together at the end, like a bunch of, like, when the spiders go to their prey, they're just like, yeah.
It's a great analysis. I think I've seen a Firebird act like that too.
No, they rise from the ashes, you know.
Oh.
That's what's happening right now, actually, in the game too, bro. 8-5.
Yeah, Carthage in the position they wanted to be. They were in last round. Let's see if they can have a little bit of a better end. Optimal and Rye. 2 kills to start off the round, and it's gonna make things harder.
Jellyfish with the assist for Optimal.
Gonna make things harder for Lakeland to get on site.
They're keeping up
Soren
such
drops.
a great
3
momentum.
players from Carthage there. Soren doesn't even have a chance.
Enemy remaining.
Rye
With the second
helps
kill.
out Optimal with the kill, and a flawless for Carthage on the bonus. Wait, no, that wasn't even the bonus. I'm just completely lying, guys. On the anti-eco round, now the bonus for Carthage. That really was something to see out of Carthage. We've seen the bonus, the anti-eco rounds in these past 2, this map and the first half of, this first half of this map and the round before go wayward for these teams, but Carthage was able to execute very, very well. And now they're sticking with this 4-1. Rye, the lone player mid, I believe he's got...
They're keeping their strategy from from Lakeland. They literally stole it, and they were like, it's ours now. You can't have it back.
Let's see if Lakeland can respond at all. Shoots the recon early. Optimal, though. Silent jumps all the way up.
Bro,
Electric.
hate that jump.
Electric. Oh, he'll find it.
He knew.
Rye trying to play mid with this outlaw, but nobody is there for him to take down. And Jellyfish, a couple of players from Carthage wounded. Hecht as well, chipped down. Jellyfish very, very weak. Rye pushing up. He's going to find a kill, but nearby is Soren. No, not Soren,
away.
sorry.
Oh. TP.
Rye playing aggressive, moving around quickly, and
I love this gunnery.
Ethan swinging.
She's
A
cute.
missed shot from Rye. Surely he's going to want that one back, but moves to a different angle, and Carthage is going to be moving back to A. Soren, the lone defender, on site there. Not going to shoot that trippy. They're not going to... Oh, it looks like they'll find that one, actually.
I think they're trying to bait them out, if anything. Yeah, because he's right there.
A quick rotate. Soren is able to be there, and Soren and Asher will pick up a kill early. Jellyfish, the hero from round 1,
Last player
gunned
Ow.
down by Soren, and Hecht is the last alive with the stinger.
Yo.
Soren, the 3K. Carthage eliminated swiftly on sight.
That's something you don't want to see.
Yeah, great performance out of Lakeland, though. Ended up retaking very, very well on A site, even though they had such a
They-
strong defense on B site.
They really needed that win, though. They
Yeah.
were down by like 3-4 rounds.
Yeah, down
3
4 rounds going into there,
Yeah.
but a little bit of momentum shifting. Now they're on a bonus going up against Carthage's full buy. Carthage going back to the B site hit. Soren resetting up his util on A. We saw it was so helpful to stall for just a brief moment. Carthage looking to line up some util and get on site quick on B, but a different approach to defense as Electric will be hidden away on B site, and the enemy Sova will be coming close soon. Carthage, a quick take as well. Chaos will find the kill on Geo. Ride with the dimensional drift. We'll locate Electric, shorty of his own. Carthage is actually on a save round here. Or Rye specifically is. A 3v3. Jellyfish looking to get the plant down. Choosing to plant
Whoa.
below heaven. Optimal pops up. Gonna find one with his owl drone.
Yo.
Now all 3 players.
They're all right there. He knows. He knows.
Carthage needs to try and push one of these players, otherwise they're going to be boxed in. Soren checking his angles, trying to be the hero. He's going to check the wrong angle. Heck, not able to get the kill.
Yeah, no, he's
Ethan
right
will take out
there.
Optimal, and now 2 players dropping from heaven.
Oh!
Jellyfish gets 1.
Gets
Jellyfish with the
2.
second. And Soren will find the last one. Soren comes up big for Lakeland, eliminating the final Carthage Firebird. He'll have enough time to defuse, and that's going to be 9-7 in the favor of Carthage.
Yeah.
But Lakeland is answering back, and we saw when they get going like this, they're able to keep things rolling. And Carthage really needs to find a way to stop that momentum, even though this could be a little bit of a weaker round. They're going into, I believe, a full buy, but the momentum from Lakeland is hard to overcome. 8 seconds remaining before we get started in this round number 17. Carthage trying to switch things up and go A site, but Soren still there with his util set up. Not all of the util though. He doesn't look like he has trips, trying to force a higher buy.
I'm just
Owl
happy
drone.
that they see him.
He's
like-
able to locate Soren, and Geo will wall bang him and take him out. Carthage trying to hit quick. Collapse
sweeping
in.
up the weapon. Really about the
once
decoy
more.
to
Rye.
get the hit. But it doesn't work? What?
Ryan
Oh,
Hecht
there.
combined to get the aftershock kill
Oh,
on Asher.
There you go.
Optimal trying to locate one heaven. He finds it with the dart. Shock dart does connect actually on Astra.
I know where he's at. Oh, they
Carthage
think.
defending their flank, but also trying to press on all of these entrances onto site. Operator. Who has that operator?
On cooldown.
Electric with the operator. Looking to save. All 3 members of this team are looking to save as Carthage is boxed in for just a second. Jellyfish doesn't have a lot of time to escape, and
They're
the
gonna win
TP.
further. Oh.
Jellyfish will drop. Chaos will get a kill on Ryan. Carthage not as able to escape with as many weapons. A near flawless, but Lakeland did a good job of guarding the exits there. But a big round win for Carthage as they'll stop the momentum in their tracks.
Yeah, they just couldn't find their spikes fast enough.
One thing they do have to worry about though is this operator in the hands of Electric. A lot of long angles on site, on any of these sites here, but specifically mid can be a problem to navigate with an operator holding one of these lanes. Instead, Electric is going to be posted up A main. Not the right read as Carthage is 5 stacking B, trying to push quickly. The decoy comes out.
Oh no, they have a lot on B side. Actually.
Nobody ends up shooting it, but there are 2 players remaining and a quick flank from
Oh no, he's right there. Oh.
quick flank from Ethan. Jellyfish isn't gonna. Jellyfish will get the kill.
Spike down.
A flurry of
B.
kills coming out. Chaos traded out by Jellyfish again. And second of the round, Carthage up 4-3. Weakened Heck, though, he's going to be able to get the spike down, and Electric late to rotate, regrouping with the remaining Lakeland players.
Why not put the spike like on the stone path?
The stone path?
Yeah.
To, that is not part of the site, so you aren't able to plant it. You can see the little yellow box. Those are all the plantable spots on the minimap.
Oh.
Rye with the Outlaw connects. Jellyfish, a quick peek, will take care of Asher. Last alive is going to be Soren, but he will be quickly eliminated. Jellyfish with the 4K. 11-7. Carthage will push another round win, showing that domination that they know they have on Abyss.
And that leaves Lakeland taking out their timeout for this round.
Yeah, for sure.
Their first one.
Is it the first of the half?
Yeah.
First of the half or first of the game?
But it's for them.
First of the game for Lakeland. Thank you, please. 45 seconds remaining in the timeout. I ask you this every time, but still, what are you gonna say to this Lakeland team when you just can't retake right now?
Like if I was Lakeland, or
Yeah, if you're that Lakeland head coach.
I would say try to take back their strategy. 'Cause it seemed really well for them right in the first game, and I think that's what that caused them to win. But also, they shouldn't have so much pressure on their jet.
On Electric?
Yeah.
Electric definitely has been playing very, very well for them, but I can understand the pressure could be getting, and in those situations, you really need another member of the team to step up. I think one thing that that they can do a little bit better is this challenging of early. We saw a lot of times on bind, they were able to challenge B. Challenge early on B, especially B long. Let's see if they're able to do that at all. B site for Abyss is a little bit more difficult to scale, but looks like they're going to be trying to go mid quick here. Lots of players playing there. Ethan pushes up quick. The dart from
camera.
Yeah, we'll post up that camera. Electric does have the knives. And Carthage looking to execute quick. They'll find the camera early, but the spike isn't pushing here. It looks like they're just trying to get some util, some info. Hector will be able to recover the ultimate orb, and that's going to put him one off. The breach ultimate, very, very effective on to help get on site, and Carthage is playing very, very slow here. Not playing into any of these stacked areas that Lakeland is hoping that they do. The decoy will go all the way to B site, but nobody will even dare to shoot it. Electric still playing from heaven. Optimal's gonna be hit down to 5 health. Not able to do any chip damage. And he'll end up picking up the spike here. Trying to push onto A site, but...
Oh, I don't think that was smart. He's at really low health right now.
Is Astra right below him?
Oh my god. Whoa, what?
Chaos there for a second on top, and
they just didn't see him. They didn't see Hecht.
Soren will be able, Soren will be able to use that Sheriff though to get a kill. Cypher upload for Carthage. Hecht has to worry about a stinger coming out from Ethan. Tries to flash out. Flash completely blind. The flashpoint connects. 10 seconds to get the spike down. Electric.
It's just Electric and Hecht.
Dashes out.
Oh!
Wow. A sea of util for both teams, and Electric will come away with the round win. The knives being used very, very well. That ultimate from Jet. We've seen...
Oh, that's cool.
Now, we've seen Electric do some great things in this Jet roll, and trying to buy a little bit more time for this Lakeland team and push the momentum back to their side. Carthage, a heartbreaking round to lose in that situation, but you really just got to tip your hats to Lakeland.
What the? I could barely keep up with happening. I'm like, what is going on right now?
Yeah, a sea of util and kills. Chaos, one of those players from Lakeland that's been doing his job doing their job for sure.
Making his name literally known for the round.
The Owl drone comes out, doesn't find anybody. Carthage does have the breach ultimate online. Hecht queuing it up, looking to get a sure round. The dimensional drift from Rye will locate a couple of players. Electric with the operator backside. The stun is going to push Optimal off. And this is just so hard for Carthage to get the plant down early. The shock dart will connect, but Optimal will end up sticking. Optimal trying to get back. He has the Hunter's Fury online, and Carthage will escape without any deaths. A lot of players weak, but Rye inserting himself back there. He has to worry about 2 angles, and Soren will connect.
None of those
Optimal
angles were not protected.
trying to put that recon. The dimensional drift being returned. Optimal pulling out his gun, trying to do some damage. Jellyfish will take out Ethan, and Carthage now just has to worry about the last remaining player in Asher, I believe. And Asher hunted down by Hecht. Carthage uses 2 ultimates effectively. Wait, 2 ultimates?
Yeah.
Wait,
2
there's just one.
Match point.
They didn't end up using the breach one. One
So one
ultimate in
ultimate?
dimensional drift from Yoru. Rye.
Yours truly.
I gotta get my stuff together. But Carthage pushing to match point. This situation, they weren't able to get here on Bind. They ended up losing 13-11.
But hey, being here on Abyss from 12 to 8 is really good.
Yeah, very, very good for Carthage. Sorry, I thought we were gonna lag out for a second there.
No, never.
Optimal has a bit of a lineup for
I mean, what
for
else would
sight.
you do
Wow.
with a little bit of time?
The breach ultimate
the
effectively
owl.
pushing all these players from the inside of B site. And Carthage will have a near free spike plant. Jellyfish going to be tasked with it. Optimal holding the flank. Has to worry about this Yoru blind as Ethan tries to push up. He's going to leave, though, in that flank.
Jellyfish with the
Doesn't need
spike planted as soon as possible.
Rye pressing up. He's
all
going to be
right
traded out by
there.
Chaos. 4 players remaining there, but the decoy finally got there. That's crazy. Hecht trying to exchange aftershock. 1 player on heaven,
Gets
gun
one.
down.
One
Optimal
enemy remaining.
able to get 2 with the Hunter's Fury, and now it's up to Electric.
wow.
Electric. Jellyfish exchanges a
2
bullet.
on 1.
Not a lot of time. Optimal is playing outside of this Astra wall. Jellyfish evading very, very well, and there's just no time. An easy
He
shock
knows,
dart
he
lineup.
knows. Oh,
Electric is going to hop off, and
what?
Attackers.
Yeah. No, wait, what? Huh?
it's just a visual cue because we're not on any team. It says
Oh, okay. Oh, we did it though, right?
Carthage won that
Yay.
round. If it wasn't clear.
Sorry, I was very confused.
But
Very proud.
that
Wait,
was
that means we're going on to game 3.
yeah. We will be going to map 3 in just a moment, but for a brief second, we're going to take a look at the scoreboard. Rai Renden back on top of the leaderboard, 21 and 16.
As he
Not leading the
should.
lobby in kills though. Electric with 22 and 14, not able to carry the team well enough. Soren was a big player in the previous games, but only 12 and 15. Near the other Cypher and Geo at 9 and 15. Another player, Jellyfish, someone we can definitely highlight
Whoa.
after lots of clutches. But one thing we see on the scoreboard is 4 first bloods, and Jellyfish is going to pick up 4 plants, though. That's going to be huge for Carthage as they were spending a lot of time this half on defense, but when they were on offense, they were able to effectively get that spike down, and that's very important. We're going to be going to Breeze in just a second, but if we think back to last week on Breeze, Carthage was able to get the job done against Carroll College, I believe.
Well, it was 2-0 for that game.
Cornell College. I apologize.
Still 2-0. He told me the score.
Yeah, it was
We
a
talked
2-0
about
sweep,
it.
so that was pretty important. Now Carthage able to pick up some momentum from that last map, and they're going to be going into this one on Breeze. It was the map that nobody wanted to play. Or nobody really wanted to play that well. That's how the bans work out, where you go 1-1-1. But
And
we're
then
gonna
they're
be
like,
going
I
to
guess
map-
this is fine.
yeah, we're going to be going to map 3. Neither team really wanted to play it. Neither team really hated to play it. So it's going to be a good experience for both of these teams to play on this map that they're not used to playing on. Breeze, new in the rotation. We'll see Carthage there in just a second. Don't go because we've got some map 3 action. Melee and myself will be back in just a moment after this intermission.
See you in a bit.
All right, everyone, welcome back in. We've got some map 3 action. This is going to be the decider for our game this week.
We were born on Breeze. That's what they've been talking about over
Really?
there. Yeah. They're
I'd be
saying we were
scared. I'd be
born
pretty
on
scared
Breeze.
if I was Lakeland. Breeze was a map that wasn't in a lot of rotations recently, but it got a rework right before this most recent act, and it's been back in the rotation. And
Like
we'll
an update?
Yeah, a rework. Changed a little bit of things about it. It's been in casual, but that's going to mean that both of these teams haven't played it as much, but what we just heard is that this Carthage team was born on Breeze. So,
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, I wouldn't want to fight anybody on their home territory. So I would be very, very worried. Going into this half, though, Carthage going to have to start on defense. Let's see if they have any success. I believe they went 6-6 on Bind. They went 7-5 on defense on Abyss. So a defensive-sided team. And let's see if if this Lakeland team can flip the scripts here and pick up an advantage coming out of this defensive half.
Whatever this game is, it'll be really exciting. Because whatever happens, they take it home.
Again,
Whoever it is.
Yeah, again, the agents being switched up for both teams. We see
right.
Jellyfish in here on this map playing Viper. Optimal played it on Bind, but instead it's going to be Jellyfish picking up the role. Instead, Optimal is going to be back on Sova like he was on Abyss, but Rye's going to be picking up Chamber, a Sentinel that has some duelist qualities, and there's going to be
We've seen him playing before.
a Chamber of Lakeland's owned as well. That Chamber playing mid. Rye trying to be aggressive, but he won't be able to find anything. 4-1, but Asher trying to push up, playing that Chamber role, has the head tapper out. Can he swing? Swings.
Come on, come on, come on. Oh,
Balls
my lord.
exchanged, but
He's literally right there.
first kill will go to Jellyfish. Electric with the trade. Rye's going to pick up that kill. And now, 3v3, spike down for Lakeland.
Both Rye and Electric down on health a little bit. Oh, and Geo? Geo's alone? Geo's playing our Jet?
Yep, Geo back on Jet. Rye swings, takes out Chaos. Geo trying to enter from the other side of site. Soren's going to take out Optimal, and now Geo can't get the job done. Soren with the 3K to win the round for Lakeland.
According to Rye, Soren's been a lurker, just like watching around, and then just zooming in, and then bop and bop.
Yeah, this lurker definitely complements the Lakeland style of play very, very well. A lot of times able to find a kill late in the round that shifts the scales for a brief moment, and Carthage is going to have to be wary of that on the defensive side. Can't rotate as quick, and you can't rotate without checking a lot of angles. Rye ends up forcing a Marshall to play up in mid. Carthage also takes some space on A site. Geo inserted behind the box. All 5 players from Lakeland there, and Optimal tries to jump peek. He's going to be hit down to 35 health.
Oh.
Geo not able to come away with a kill. Electric will get his second against Optimal. Now Carthage tasked with the rotate and the retake. The wall coming up, and it's going to be an easy plant for Chaos.
Yep.
Spike planted.
That Marshall going to be difficult to use, but still going to be helpful with nobody. If anybody doesn't have shields, it'll take them out with one shot. Chaos, another kill. And now just these 2 players from Carthage.
Rye
down to 5 health. And that Marshall's going to be haunting them for these upcoming rounds with the less util. Heck, trying to make something happen, and Ethan will be able to gun him down. Dominating performance from Lakeland here. Hunting for the flawless Rye down to 5 health. Trying to swing with the Marshall. Won't be able to do any damage. Instead, he's going to try and hop away. Instead, coming back. Misses the pixel angle on Ethan. And that's going to be a flawless for Lakeland. Carthage now has to answer back, even though Rye, a little bit of a irresponsible buy. It looks like someone else actually bought it for him because he's able to pick up that Phantom. Oh, he didn't buy first round.
That's a good spot.
He barely bought first round, able to save up.
I think
2
that's
shields.
Smart though.
2 light shields for 2 of these Carthage players, but nobody's going to take advantage of it with an Outlaw. So a little bit of a closer buy than it appears. And Carthage will try and have some more success pushing on A site early. Optimal and Geo, they're together. Rye can't find the kill. He'll TP out. Optimal with that owl drone will find one. And this stack
It's
for
3-on-1 over there.
Gio has so many guns to worry about here, and he smartly decides to leave. But a lot of intel for Carthage. The lone lurker in Asher, Rye, has hopefully an angle as Asher swings. Oh, he's going to hide back. Rye, will he be able to find it here?
He's right there.
A very slow take coming out for the 4 remaining players, but here's the dash out. Wall not out yet.
Oh, yep, there it is. Oh, wait, Asher got it right?
Gio will find a kill with his Vandal. And now, can they disrupt this plant and this strong offense that turns into defense for Optimal? A kill of his own. Put a bullet in Electric, but Electric will scamper away. Low health. Soren there. Gun down. Optimal, second of the round, and Electric, the last player alive. Low health. Optimal, the 3K. And Carthage will hopefully
get the spike.
That was a friendly KO, Molly. I don't know what we're doing there. We're just throwing away 200
Having
credits.
some fun.
Just
You failed. Now
green FN.
the wind shifted
It just
in our favor.
happens, you know. Sometimes they don't need 200 points. They get everything else.
Carthage, a much needed round win there, but this is going to be their bonus. We're able
does
to
that
come.
mean?
Okay, let me describe bonuses here for those that might not understand. Some first time or early time Valorant users or viewers. Sorry, the buy round is generally the round where a team is able to buy rifles and shields for their entire team. That's a buy round. When you have more, when you have better stuff than their team, it's usually a buy round. Then
Flying drone.
the bonus
Enemy tagged.
follows the buy round because usually when a team saves, they end up being able to buy the round after it. But the team that bought the previous round, they usually lose a player or two, so they still have those rifles that they carried around from the last round, but they don't have as many, so it's a little bit of a lesser buy. It's called a bonus. You're bonusing the guns from before instead of buying, so then you can buy the round after. So usually the way it goes is the team that wins the pistol round, they buy, and then they have a bonus the round after. Then they have buy. If they win another round, the bonus.
Okay.
So it's buy bonus, buy bonus, buy bonus. Kind of how things go.
We are tackling down B site while they are on A site. We have Rye being our sole lone wolf.
Appreciate that, please. All right.
I know, Gio's nearby with him. Optimal taking out Electric.
A great start to
So,
this bonus round for Carthage as they get 2 quick
5-2.
kills. Chaos
5-3.
looking to get the plant down. He'll reconsider.
30
Pull out.
seconds left.
Soren inserted mid. And now 25 seconds left. See if there's a site change. Soren will get the kill on Hecht mid. And now Soren looking to go through double doors. Meeting Rye. Able to push his way out. Rye with the Spectre will not get it done. Soren. Now 10 seconds remaining.
10
Optimal.
seconds left.
He's going to get the kill on Soren. And
know,
now
yeah.
Chaos
Enemy
can't get
remaining.
the spike down. Ethan, 5
Spike
seconds
down
remaining.
A.
Stuck
Yeah,
in this
taking out
Astra Cloud. There's not
Chaos.
enough time to get the spike down. Carthage able to ice this round. And they're going to push things to 2-2. Ethan gets an end kill, but Jellyfish with the big trade.
Enemies close. Eyes up.
You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. What an even setup for this game so far. 2-2.
That is a great response for Carthage. It looks like they ended up buying for next, where that round instead of going with the full buy on top of it or just a force. So this round they'll have a couple of rifles to spare, and Lakeland's going to be in a little bit of a less fortunate situation with their limited credits. But still the 3-1-1 for actually it's a 3-2-1 immediate shock dart. Ethan's going to be holding that, and the target will be hit. Optimal doing a good job with the owl drone to find the location of one player on Lakeland, but he has to worry about a crossfire on the left side, and Lakeland's not going to be entering that A site early. Instead, taking pressure, taking some space on B and a lot of space mid. But Rye with the outlaw will come away with the kill on Asher.
You'll love to see
Optimal
it.
just dodging shock darts here. Ethan trying to return some fire
Standing ahead.
and make
Shooting
things
through
difficult.
The Viper wall.
Soren will shoot that recon dart. The Viper wall about to drop. Let's see if Optimal can do anything here. He'll be able to pass safely across, and now he's going to be in a different position than they knew he was before. Lakeland still playing so slow. It's just a pause pretty much in this round, and making me anxious, and I'm not even playing.
Agreed. They're taking up a little too much time here. Both teams are. With 38 seconds left on the clock.
Poison's off.
Rye able to come away with another kill, and that's just going to hurt
30
the
seconds
odds
left.
for Lakeland as they try and execute with 27 seconds remaining. Electric swinging.
Oh,
He's going to come
oh,
away with
he's
the kill
on
with the
3.
Sheriff.
Yeah.
A big trade from
That
Heck,
was
though, and 2
expected.
players are hidden behind this Molly. Rye, his third of the round, taking out Soren with the Outlaw, and now it's up to this last player from Lakeland. And Optimal will find the kill. Carthage, 3rd round in a row.
Wait, who's Heck playing now?
KO.
Have we
KO.
seen that? Have we seen that?
Not a very
I don't think
common
so.
pick, but I believe Rye played him last season a little
Yeah,
bit.
but I've never seen Hex play him.
Yeah.
Hex was always playing Sky.
What we do know though is KO actually got a recent buff. They extended the time on the pop time on the underhand flash, but KO's util, the kit that we've seen for those that don't know, is it's a knife that displays some information that disables players in an area around it. You see that knife right there. It's also got 2 flashes, very, very useful. And then also this Molly that Heck has been using so well. Hunter's Fury coming out to take out some damage, and Ethan will get Jellyfish. It's going to be the beginning of a site take. Carthage loses 1. That's going to be the controller and Viper. Heck has to worry about Electric and then push right through him and get the kill. Rye has his ultimate out, but down to 30 health. A return Hunter's Fury and Optimal will come away with the kill on Chaos. Lots of util being used for both sides. Ultimate from each side, a second ultimate for Carthage, and Asher will be able to hide behind this box and get the plant down.
Spike planted.
Carthage now down 1 man. A pixel angle, and Asher will escape. Geo, though, a kill on Soren to right the scales. Asher returns the favor on Geo. Ethan there in an off angle.
One
Optimal.
enemy remaining.
Rye able to get the kill, and now it's up to
Last player
Electric.
standing.
He'll find one, and it's Rye with his ultimate still out. The tour de force.
Oh.
Electric hidden away. The
Does
angle.
he know?
Oh,
he knew.
not sure if the dash
Oh.
changed everything here. The peak. Rye has
Careful,
barely any
no!
time, and Electric, the 3K and the clutch, nodding things at 3
That was
each for the
really
Muskies.
sad. They were just tied neck and neck right there, and then one miss ended it all.
Huge investments for either side there. No ultimates remaining for Carthage. They ended up using 2 in that round. While 4 ultimates remaining for this Lakeland team. And that's going to be difficult for Carthage to answer back against, especially when you get a free high-level weapon in the tour de force for Chamber. We see that's already in action, and that's going to make mid very difficult to traverse. Jellyfish pushed off, but Carthage has a little bit of a misread as 3 players leaning towards B site, but A site's going to be the one that's the attention directed. The Viper pit as well coming out from Soren, and that's going to make things very, very difficult. Geo has to worry about Electric Swing. He can't get it. Optimal and Geo.
Spike planted.
Asher's going to be able to get the first kill on Jellyfish. And now they're boxed in on all sides as Asher is playing mid. Electric will swing Geo and get the kill, and now Carthage. Dwindling odds. Optimal is going to get one that's going to help things out for just a moment. Electric, though, pushing on the left side. Around that pyramid, he's going to scurry away,
on
and
Heck.
Optimal will not find him. You're thinking, where are these reinforcements? A late lurk from Rye.
Last player
And he'll be
standing.
gunned down. Electric to 3K. Optimal trying to do some damage. Gets one. Can't get away.
Oh.
Chaos will find the final kill.
He couldn't run away fast enough.
Lakeland will keep the momentum going here to pick up round number 7.
I mean, good for them.
Soren's gonna let him know with this spray. I'm sure not just we're viewing that. It's gonna be Lakeland as well on the other stream.
You think their cat was like a lucky thing? Like, you know?
I'm sure it's like a thing that Soren does every single time, and the observers know about it.
I mean, I think black cats are kind of lucky. They're supposed to
Aren't they
be-
unlucky?
They're supposed to be unlucky.
Isn't it like if you see black cats all the time, like probably gonna die or something?
Most likely. Especially if
likely.
they go underneath,
If they go underneath
like a
ladders?
ladder, yeah. There's a
Alright.
whole thingy about that.
Carthage must have saw some black cats in the most recent round, and 2 quick kills for Lakeland.
Yikes!
Asher with the operator, and mid is under their control. Geo hidden on A site, but let's see what the call comes out from Lakeland as they begin to rotate across, and it's going to be such a long rotate for Carthage as they can't really go through mid. Heck has to worry about Soren, hidden right on his right in an off angle. Swings.
Oh.
Soren will get the best of him. And Carthage now, even in a worse spot,
Geo
Electric pops up.
gets one.
He'll get the kill with the knives.
Leaving
now-
just jellyfish left.
Ethan
The lone
swings,
wolf.
takes out Jellyfish. And that's a dominant round out of Lakeland. Carthage not having the same success on defense as they were able to have on the previous 2 maps. And
that's a
there's the timeout coming
yeah.
out from
That was
Rye,
expected.
from this Carthage side. Again, I ask you this every round, but
What do I think? I don't want to.
you don't want to say what you think?
No, I do. It's all right. What should I think? I believe that they need to steal right back their strategy again, literally.
It's difficult to
just-
play slow on defense though, because you have to react to what the offense is doing, and Lakeland is playing slow. So maybe it's just a little bit of a more held angles mid and trying to take some space in a little bit of a different area. Because one thing that's really challenging about pushing out in mid is that they're using the Sova util so well to keep you out of doors. And if you can hold doors, especially with an operator, but if you can hold doors with any weapon, it's very difficult to push through mid without using some util. And instead, Carthage has to answer back. They can't get out of doors, and instead, it's so hard for them to challenge that. And they're not able to do anything in A-man either, so A just seems to be the weaker site for Carthage.
Oh, yeah. Also, because they are like 3 to 5, they haven't been having the best buys nor bonus rounds either.
Yeah,
And
here,
that plays a lot into their like way that they play.
coming out of the timeout, though, we know Lakeland is going to have the weaponry advantage, but Carthage should be able to have a little bit of a strategy advantage with the talk. But look at all of them pushing mid, all 5 players, and see what they're able to find. A weak buy for sure, lots of pistols. Looks like Rye's got a Phantom, though, and they're hunting Asher, but instead they're going to catch
Are
Chaos.
they not gonna?
Rye, trigger
I
discipline,
was
we'll
gonna
get it.
say, are you not gonna shoot
Spike
him?
down.
Lots
Like-
here. Asher won't even get one. That's a free rifle, and Carthage shifts this round's momentum right at the start. But Ethan looking to grasp some of that back as he'll take out Geo. The spike, though, in no man's land. Carthage looking to defend that. Lots of angles to worry about, but Soren will
They
peek
know
out.
where they are.
Rye won't be able
Oh,
to get the
ouch.
job done, and Electric
He was left open.
now up to Optimal, Hecht, and Jellyfish.
Yeah.
The spike in the possession of Lakeland now, and nobody on A side. I wonder if they have the read. Looks like not, as they're backing out again. Electric trying to swing, and Hecht with a ghost won't be able to get the job done. Owl drone out mid, looking to get some util, and it's just this ghost
seconds left.
player on A for Carthage that is making this team this Lakeland team not want to go A, but Carthage able to do some damage at the early round, and Lakeland now only has 17 seconds. What is really going on here?
I have no idea. Now they're all circling.
Looking to get on A
It's gonna
site,
take a
10
while to
Ethan,
get to A side.
plenty of time to plant, and now
Spike
let's see if
planted.
Carthage can deal with Soren lurking mid. They find him,
Oh, nice.
eliminated quickly, and now the last 2 players, and Ethan and Electric on
It's a
A site
3v2.
for Lakeland. Optimal. This is the same angle Gio's been playing this entire time. Footsteps heard. Gonna swing together. Electric will get one. Pop flash.
Smart,
The
smart.
smoke.
Just shoot him.
Hecht
Oh,
able
okay.
to get the job done, but not a lot of time remaining. A shock dart will
Standing.
stall things, and Ethan on Sova probably has a lineup for this. It's the Hunter's Fury will be burned to ice the round,
Oh no.
and that's gonna get the job done for Lakeland.
That was
You had to
very
burn an
close,
ultimate, but
though.
gotta do what you gotta do to get the round win, and Lakeland realizes the stakes and executes to perfection.
That was really close though.
And Carthage had something a
They're
little.
play-
Sorry, go ahead.
They were playing on so much aggression and
Mm-hmm.
momentum. It seemed to be doing really well in the beginning, and then they got attacked.
Yeah, a big full buy for both teams here. Carthage needs to pick up some of the momentum that they had before. The Viper Wall being used early on A, even though the spike is leaning towards B. See what Lakeland has for this Carthage team to respond to. Barely anybody playing mid for their team. Just the lone Astra on the Lakeland side that was peeking frequently, but now scurries away. Ult Orb farmed for Soren. That Viper's Pit closer to being online.
Taking a little bit to like cool down, I would think.
Yeah, this Lakeland team likes to play things super slow, and Carthage
They're
probably
just
a
not
little
used to
anxious
that.
in these situations. But a lot of mid presence, and that's going to be helpful if they're able to squeeze this Lakeland team. The recon dart will push Electric out of A main, but they're grouped up 3 there, and there's one player mid as well. That's going to be Ethan for this Lakeland team. Rye right next door, holding a little bit slightly different angle, but Hecht might swing right into it. He ends up leaving.
Oh,
And Ethan will get the
ricochet
kill on
web.
Rye.
30 seconds left.
That's going to be hard to respond to. Flurry of
Yikes.
kills.
Gio
Geo
getting
gets
two.
2.
Asher and Soren taking out Optimal and Geo.
Soren able to plant the
Spike
spike.
planted.
It's going to be a 2v2 here for the retake for Carthage.
Leaving just
Hecht
Hecht.
popping the KO ultimate. It's going to disable the teams nearby. Oh, one on his left. He doesn't check it. Asher eliminates him.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
Last dropped is going to be Jellyfish, and
Ouch.
Carthage had some good positioning and things escape.
Just did not work that well for a
3-7. Carthage now in a very poor situation, as this round is a very weak buy for them, a save round, and Jellyfish looks like gonna try and pop the ultimate early.
You can't really do anything with a weak buy.
Yeah, it's definitely a difficult situation to be in, but Optimal does have a Sheriff. Sheriff very effective at low ranges, and Jellyfish is gonna lock down this site super early. Oh wow, they're just gonna block her out of this
That's
spot, and
horrible.
Electric pushes on quick. A little bit of an angle. Asher finds a kill, and
That was really
Carthage.
close.
Too far.
Rye's gonna answer
Right,
back. Jellyfish
and
as well.
Jellyfish.
Jellyfish looking to play in this smoke, but there's 3 players on site already for Lakeland. Jellyfish able to get a rifle though, and Optimal, Jellyfish, and Rye. The last 3 players remaining for Carthage. Hunter's Fury from Optimal.
Spike planted.
The spike will be planted though, and that's not gonna really do any damage. Electric
Ow.
peeks mid. We'll
Taking
find the
out
kill.
Optimal.
Chaos, one of his
And
own.
Jellyfish.
Now Rye, the last player alive, armed with a default Vandal.
Teleport's ready.
Electric on this left side, trying to hunt him down. Rye, time ticking by. Electric dashes out. Cat and mouse game here.
Astra's gone. My ult is ready.
One enemy
Wow,
remaining.
Rye needs one more, and the defusal. No, doesn't know where they are. Soren's gonna pop the vulnerable,
Oh, no.
the snake bites.
Ow!
A near round win clutch for Rye,
Last
but
round
too
in the
much
half.
to overcome.
Go for broke.
He wasn't prepared for the 2.
Now it's gonna be a full buy for both teams here. Rye armed with the Odin. Seen him
Right.
use it as a comfort pick in the past, and Carthage is looking to pick up one more round win before the half.
A gift.
Is half a defusal still good for Rye or no?
It doesn't get the round win. The half defusal just means that like somebody else could pick it up and they don't have to get it as far.
Out of
Oh,
charges.
okay.
You want to play? Let's
I mean, I
play.
knew it wasn't gonna get the round win, but I thought we could do something. I guess not.
Yeah, it doesn't give you any credits or anything like that.
My bad.
No, it's a good question. Both operators in
like
play.
learning.
The tour de force. I mean, Asher holding his long and pixel angle on the left. Jellyfish very cautious of it. And now Rye posted up holding Link, but doesn't have anybody holding his left side, so he can't really swing out Geo in an uncomfortable angle that could be difficult to flush out. Tour de force being
Geo looks
charged,
like
but
they're tweaking.
you won't find it. A little bit of unrest for these players. The smoke to allow players to cross for this Lakeland team, and Geo,
Oh,
that
what a good
angle's
shot.
good for one.
B.
Now they know he's there though, and certainly going to be difficult to get another. He repositioned smartly.
What a good call.
3-8. Carthage looking to push to 4-8, get some momentum going into the next half.
They're all
Lakeland
going towards
looking
B
to
site.
make things even more. Ethan swings. Rye not
30
able to
seconds
find the shot, and that should have been one. Carthage really wishes they had that one back, but they see a little bit of the rotate, and
Right here.
Hecht isolated by Asher, and this round is falling apart for Carthage.
My world.
Geo helps out by getting a kill on Ethan, but Soren, he walks right out and
What
Optimal
the-
can't get the kill.
That's
10 seconds
horrible.
remaining. The spike is dropped. It's up to
Spike
Electric to get the
down
spike
A.
plant down, and only 6 seconds remaining. A
Last
kill,
player
2 kills
standing.
also working. Jellyfish smartly leaves. 3 seconds. That planted. There's not enough time. Carthage will get it on time.
Get out of my way. They extremely needed that
Switching
too.
sides.
Big round win for Carthage going into the half. We talked about how well they played on defense. They went even on bind. They went 7-5 on
don't know what
Abyss,
happened
and
there.
this time it was not exactly for them. So let's see if they can find something. Sorry.
It's definitely because it's on Breeze. Like, they're not, like... Breeze is, like, a map that's like, we can play on it if we really want to, I guess.
Yeah, I think
Like,
one
that's a
thing.
last choice
One thing
scenario.
that really complements this Lakeland style so well is how big Breeze is. It's just so hard to clear all these angles, and when they play spread out like that, there's just so many more to worry about, and there's a little bit of that paranoia that sets in. But Carthage, pistol is a very big round for them here, because if you get pistols, you're pretty much guaranteed the round after it. And if Carthage is able to do that, they can get right back in this game so quick. So let's see what their site take is going to look like. Leaning towards A, Rice sitting on the other side, though. Possibly able to get a pick early. Optimal using the recon. Owl drone.
Out of charge.
But Electric is holding this right side angle. Bunny DC'd it. She's not playing.
No.
Geo dashes out. Electric on the right hand side. He'll dash right back. And now Carthage gets the kill on Electric and the plant down. Jellyfish tasked with it,
Oh,
but
nice.
with care. Optimal will find a kill on Asher. Couple lucky taps through the smoke.
4-3.
But Chaos, that's a big kill on Jellyfish.
Playing Viper.
Going to take down that wall and make things a little bit more easy for them to get on site. But these 3 players from Carthage have some advantageous positions. Have to worry about their back, though. Rye will bring up the rear and shore things up. Geo, a kill on Ethan. And now,
One
Carthage,
enemy remaining.
only 1 player remaining, and it's Soren.
Woo!
Hecht will get the elimination. Carthage, a near team ace. It looks like it was 1, 2, 3, and then 2 players from another, 2 kills for another player.
Man, what a good prediction. You said if they play on pistol, they'd get the round.
Yeah.
Very good
Bit of a
prediction.
future teller here.
Don't be too future though.
As we
That's
said,
okay,
though,
though.
a pistol round
Yay!
pretty much guarantees the second anti-eco round, and let's see if Carthage can fulfill that prophecy there and keep me off the board.
Keep you off the board.
But a quick A-site take was the recipe to
good
success,
buy.
and it looks like Carthage is trying to stick with it, but they have to match this quick pressure. A great knife out of Heck, though, will stop them in their tracks. The Owl drone being used as well. Gonna see Electric on that left-hand side, probably, and that's gonna make this play spoiled. Electric does have that, and Rye will use the Outlaw well and get a early pick, and Carthage is looking off to the races to rotate off. Soren smartly pushes up B site, though, and hopefully he'll be in an off angle to make something happen for Lakeland. Rye still posted up mid, and Carthage clomping it
Oh,
in.
there's
The dash.
Chaos. And
Soren
Soren.
gets 1. Carthage, the trade, that's a
Nicely
less
done,
than
Heck.
great outcome, but
One
now
enemy
Carthage,
remaining.
just 1 player
Heck,
to worry
taking out
about,
another.
and it's Electric, a late rotate. Spike still not planted. Optimal looking to cover some angles. Instead, he'll plant now. And Electric,
Smart.
last player alive.
Planted.
Just a classic, too. It's difficult position to be in. Lots of angles being held. Electric trying to dash
Doesn't
in.
know which one's
Spray
going
in the
out.
smoke. A couple of bullets, and he'll get a
Can't
kill on
escape
Hecht.
Optimal. Though.
Gun here.
Optimal smartly gives the rifle to Rye to allow them to keep a little bit more on this bonus round. But 6-8, the position that we predicted that they would be in, definitely good for Carthage, but now into this bonus, you got to worry about Lakeland having a little bit better guns and got to play a little bit smarter. Jellyfish armed with a bandit.
Yeah, they did save up a lot of their credits. I saw someone, I don't know which one was on their leaderboard, but one of them had like over 5,000 credits, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah, I think
bro
the
saved.
I think the recipe to success here for Carthage is going to be to go quick and get a rifle here. They use that wall, but they do have to worry about 2 players on site here.
But they did win they did get like the first couple of rounds easy.
There's the wall for Carthage.
So that
Electric
makes sense.
playing that back sight angle, and that dart will flush him out. It's going to be just a tad late, and Electric will get the kill on Geo. Electric weak, though, behind that wall. Jellyfish will take care of business, and Rye with a Marshall, a kill on Asher. Dream start to the
4v3.
round as Rye tries to get his way onto site without being damaged. And Chaos will find him out a 3v3, but Carthage does have the spike down.
Yeah, it's
And
Soren also has low health.
Also, Hecht has an ultimate online here. Possibly could use it to ice the round. The shock dart lineup. Chaos will take out Jellyfish, and Optimal's going to be his location found. Lots of angles to worry about.
Player standing.
It's going to swing, but Ethan, the final kill on Optimal. Just a defusal, and they'll have plenty of time.
Yeah, and
Lakeland.
his teammate taking out Hecht as well.
Lakeland was able to navigate the waters there. Asher already has the ultimate online for Lakeland, so this bonus round coming up, they have an ultimate in the Astra wall. Possibly able to use that to stall a site take a little bit earlier. We're going to be 6-9 in the favor of
Lakeland.
Lakeland, yes.
That's a pretty funny number. What would you do in this scenario
If
you're Carthage?
if I'm Carthage here, I gotta switch things up, but I don't think they're gonna do it. They're gonna try and hit A again with what's been working. But I personally would.
if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, but I think it's gonna break here. Asher mid with the outlaw, gonna take out
Ow.
Rye. Carthage now down a man on the site take, but similar site take to normal. Electric in a little bit of an off angle. He's gonna take out Geo. Hecht able to get the trade, but that trade's gonna benefit the defense. A missed kill by Optimal, and Chaos will escape away.
Toxin screen down.
Wouldn't that be a 4-3 in favor of Lakeland?
Yeah, and Hecht is weak, so Carthage certainly not in the best position, but the ultimate will be online. It's gonna stall for just a brief moment.
Maybe for a cooldown.
Carthage looking to be in a good position to trade each other out. A slow retake from Lakeland, but if Hecht isn't smart here, he's gonna be shot from behind by Soren. Hecht not able to get the
Ow.
trade. Jellyfish, a 2K. Jellyfish. Time ticking by. Soren on the right. Asher on the left.
Oh,
Not enough
did
time.
not see
Carthage should come
Asher.
away with this round win. The spike will
what?
explode.
Oh, yay!
Poison's off.
That was honestly kind of unexpected.
Some great play out of Jellyfish. Carthage stalled them out well with the KO ultimate, and
It was actually something else, but you know, that's what we are. We are something else, and that's all. We're using that to our advantage, and that's what happens.
I'm sorry, my cams guy is just messing with me. Every single time I say something, he's just shaking his head at me like I'm saying something wrong, and I think he's just in his own little world listening to music over there, and he's just messing with me.
He's jamming.
I can't believe you're listening to music when we got some good Valorant going on right now. Anyway, Carthage trying to keep things going as they continue on A site. Rye was hunted down mid, but he's not discouraged. Still playing there again. Soren trying to push. Rye will get the kill with the outlaw, and that's going to be a shift. Spraying
Taking out
down
Sword
Geo.
and
A kill.
electric, leaving their less. I wouldn't say lesser players. but,
Optimal
like,
task with the plant. That's going to put
yeah.
him one away from the Hunter's Fury. A great use for Carthage post plant. Chaos
Nice
now on
strength.
that back rafters. Oh, backward swing
whoa.
by Ethan. Rye's not able to connect, and they'll sneak past him. Rye now going to be late to rotate mid, but Carthage has some good positioning, and all 5 players remaining, but Ethan will find one. Geo trades him out, though, as Asher will fall. Carthage now
Maybe
still
just
this steel
Ethan
wall,
and
ironclad
Chaos.
defense. Ethan able to pierce through for another second, but Jellyfish, the hero of
Takes out
last
his
round.
partner, and Optimal takes out Ethan, leaving a steady win for the Firebirds, having the spike
These Carthage
and
players
time.
are playing so well together on this A site post plant, and you know, I'd like to say that I like seeing like diverse Valorant play. Like I want to see a different play every single round, but Carthage they don't
Different strategies?
Yeah, I want to see we'll go A, we'll go B, we'll go mid, but Carthage isn't really sticking with that kind of point of view. Instead, they're slamming A every single time, and it's gonna mean that there needs to be a response from Lakeland. You can't just let them keep doing this. They just can't keep getting away with this. But
Yeah, they're gonna find out what's happening eventually.
yeah, so the timeout coming out from Lakeland, I think there's gonna have to be a different play, and it might be a little bit of a better early site play on A, and I think that's gonna have to come out of a jet dash. See the knives, possibly even a shock dart super early, just take that space. But Carthage has the util to flush you right back out. You have a KO blind. You have the shock darts of your own. You have the owl drone. It's so hard to play in those corners there and trade off of each other when Carthage has this util. So if this is going to keep working for Carthage, I think they're going to stick with it. But if I was in Carthage's situation, I would throw a fake in here. You got to throw a fake in here. You got to slam B early and then try and still hit your A site take. But it's going to be different because you're going to have different angles to worry about because you don't have much information.
I just don't know how they're going to like that. Because, like we said earlier, they've been hitting A each and every time. And it's working.
Out of charges.
But they're going to have to change it at least a little bit.
Carthage is switching things up, though. Rye, the tour de force online, holding elbow, but it's still a similar site play. The wall, though, isn't going to be put up, so that's going to make it a little bit more difficult to sell the fake. Carthage able to farm the orb, though. Very important for this upcoming rounds. And we'll get the Hunter's Fury online for Optimal. A little bit of a lull in this round.
A little
Shock
stall.
dart, I believe, for that window, and it'll push Rye out for just a second. But Rye does have the tour de force online, holding down a couple of angles. Carthage, all silent on the, I would say the western front, but I don't know if it's.
Rye might be going.
Well, how do you know what direction is
on to
north?
B site, or just he's staying close.
And Carthage grouped up on B site, taking a play out of this Lakeland book where you're not gonna be loud, you're not gonna go quick, and it looks like it's going to reward them because this B site is practically open. Viper wall used to push to keep people out from mid, and there's only one player on site. The stun, though, is going to make things difficult. Ethan going to not come away with one. Geo will find the kill, and Carthage has a free B site. Now have to play post plant. We've seen them play well on A site. Do they have the bag for B site? Geo dashes up, sees Asher, but there's 3 players pushing from arches. One thing, though, this post plant is very advantageous for Carthage because of the tour de force. Able to just see that.
Geo taking out electric.
Trying to play a couple more angles. We haven't seen that tour de force come to fruition. A shot there. He'll find it on Soren. A flawless for Carthage.
Oh, and no one died. Hey!
Pushing Carthage to 4-1 on the half. Truly the bounce back you want to know and see.
That's really good, actually. And it's a 9-9. That we're even. We're even for game 3.
Yeah. We saw something like this happen. I think it was earlier. I think it was like 7-7. But Carthage now has the momentum, and if they can keep things going, it'll be easy to get the snowball going. And they're going to have to worry about this operator, though, in the hands of Electric, I believe. I don't think he's going glass cannon, but still holding mid, and Carthage now going back to A site. Early wall from Soren to block things from mid, and Carthage will be able to farm that orb on A. Asher there.
Oh.
Has the tour de force online, but he won't come away with the kill. Instead, he'll take some damage of his own. Lots to worry about, but Optimal swings out, gets 2.
With the help by Jellyfish.
Optimal, he just shot right through him and got the kill.
With
That
an
wall,
extreme
though,
assist.
timing just a little bit off, and they won't be able to get the plant down with it there, but Jellyfish on site already.
hitbox.
Behind the pyramid will get the plant.
Oh, there's the Viper wall. Ethan taking out Optimal and Hex.
Jellyfish able to evade it, though. Carthage not in the advantageous position, but Jellyfish, the hero that they needed before, able to come away with a round.
Ethan taking out Geo, entering his 3rd kill
Jellyfish
of the
has to worry about
round.
more. A kill on Ethan. Rye, one of his own, and Carthage wins the 2nd straight round, right?
Leaving it
4th
at
straight
10-9.
round. That was right.
I love this aggression. I love this momentum. We are bopping in each and every time here.
Yeah,
I would be very fearful if I was Lakeland right now.
definitely. Did they use the timeout already, correct?
Yeah. They have
Okay.
another one, though. Girl, I don't know. It just
They're not forcing it by for
happens.
next.
Look at all those credits. We are up and up and up.
Here's that play on A site that I was talking about during the break, during the timeout. A quick play, and it's going to insert Electric right there, but Optimal using that Owl Drone will find him. The location known, Electric can't be sprayed down, though. He'll escape. Ethan providing some cover, and Carthage had a good situation, but they weren't able to do anything. The Viper's Pit, though, online on B. Optimal.
Optimal taking out Ethan. Rye trying to take some hit points from Chaos, but Chaos quickly moved away.
B site practically a no-go. Electric
down
is going to
A.
find a kill on A site. Carthage looking to execute. Asher gets one of his own. The save round. 2 Marshall kills, and now it's up to Rye and Geo. Still have the weapon advantage, but not the spike or the positioning you want to be in. 50 seconds remaining. This time we need a hero. Asher swinging mid with the Marshall. He'll take a little bit of chip damage. Electric,
He gets
gun down.
one.
Rye still has to worry about Asher on his tail. But Asher will be repositioning. Geo able to come away with the spike, and now 36 seconds remaining. Geo will pull away, and the smoke will keep them off site. I'm not sure if they know if the spike has been taken, but Astra
30
retreating
seconds
back
left.
quickly. Lakeland
Bro, plant
has
the
to figure
spike.
something out, but Rye and Geo trying to play together. They have to worry about Soren rotating a little bit later, and then it's going to be... You're going to allow time for Chaos to get on site, though. Once the sound cue comes from the plant, it's going to swing out. Rye on the right side. Worry about him. Chaos
10 seconds left.
pops his way up. Geo will get the kill, and now Soren, the next man up, has a classic.
Watching here.
Rye, can he swing? He gets
Yeah.
the kill. Now it's
Gets
up to
one.
Asher, the hero from before.
Come on. Ooh.
Swings around.
Swing and a miss. And it gets by Asher, leaving Firebirds to take it down another round, leaving that be a 5 rounds in a row.
Here's one thing you might not know about the snowball.
We
The-
literally rised up from the ashes.
the snowball keeps rolling, right?
What's
It,
that?
it makes it just like the snowball as it goes downhill, it builds up momentum.
Yeah.
So that makes it really difficult to stop. But at the start of that round, Lakeland threw 2 guys right in front of the snowball. And they were like, hey, we're going to stop it by any means necessary. But that snowball still had a little bit of momentum. And you see it pick up again and again and again. And Carthage keeps that momentum going into round number 21 here. Just 2 rounds away from the map win, the match
Sweet
win,
spot.
right?
Match point.
One round away from match point. Carthage now is trying to execute on A's site. They have the wall, but it's not up quite yet. There it goes up.
I know what I'm talking about now.
Electric on the off angle. Geo, the disgusting flick, and he'll clean him up.
They didn't even see him coming.
A misplay by Electric, and Geo will take it. Now Carthage has the positioning that they want with Rye inserted mid. Will Soren find him? Just spray being returned for
was a
return,
really good
but
time.
Soren will get the kill on Rye, and now Carthage has a couple angles to worry about.
Jellyfish
though.
on Asher.
A kill. Ethan behind the box, safeguarded. Chaos will return the favor against Jellyfish, and Ethan swings. Geo, 30 HP, jumps up, dashes out.
Ooh.
Chaos with the kill. Now it's up to Optimal. Optimal, Hunter's Fury online, gets the kill. Pretty much round over. There it is, Optimal!
Woo!
Hunter's
Earning
Fury.
A clutch for our Firebirds.
The Hunter's Fury comes in clutch, just as clutch as Optimal is there. And there's the final timeout for Lakeland. It's do or die here, 12-9. You need 3 straight rounds. And what's the econ even looking like?
We got the big monies.
Carthage in the driver's seat for sure, but it's going to be a force coming
Wait, is
out.
that 8,000 credits?
Probably. When you win round after round, it's really easy to stack up the credits.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Also with the flawless that allows the credits to carry over. 12-9 though, Carthage definitely in the lead here. What really can we say about what's been working and what will hopefully work in this round? We see the A site take, the Viper wall, the recon back site. It just covers a lot of the angles and you get on, and then after that you just got to play together with the trades. And Carthage has been doing that. So, do you think they're going to stick with A site, or do you think they're going to change things up and go to B?
I hope it's a little like topsy-turvy, like they dabble, because they can't do the same thing over and over again. It's eventually gonna break.
Yeah, I think if I'm
But if they're like playing like A and B like every mix up, then it should be fine.
Yeah, I agree. That kind of situation could lead prosperous results as we see another player joining the ranks on A's site. It's going to be Ethan. Ethan has been the hero in the past for this Lakeland team. They're hoping to rely on him
Ethan
here,
and Electric.
but he's going to have to be going up against this juggernaut that has been Carthage these last couple rounds. The knife early will clear off that close angle. Here's the wall as well, and positioned well. They're going to shoot the dart. Shoot the owl drone, the dart back sight. Chaos aiming already at it. Shoots it. Now Carthage has a couple of players to worry about. There's the Viper's Pit for
Oh my gosh.
Optimal.
They're all hitting.
One player right on the
now.
right. Chaos. He's going to be
Come
gunned down. Carthage, the first 2 of the round. And now 2 players filing in from
Lands
back
in
sight,
the
but
smoke.
the Viper's Pit is
Or
still
the
online,
Viper,
and that's
yeah.
going to be very, very valuable. Jellyfish knows it, has the Phantom ready to spray down anybody that walks out. Optimal also knows about this little cavity.
Oh.
Ethan eliminated. Now it's Soren and Asher. Last 2 remaining. Rye with the operator cleans up 1. Now Asher, the last alive mid. He's
Oh,
going to get
whoa.
2, though. The operator still in Rye's hand. He knows where he is mid. Swings, can't get it. Asher there again.
Oh,
He's going to eliminate him. Optimal in an off angle. Asher has to go quick. Optimal, the round sealing win. The match sealing win.
Woo! 2-1.
Carthage will come away with the 3rd map on Breeze.
And on Breeze too. You don't really see that.
A little bit of a rocky start, but they get the job done. Can't be anything more than proud of the way these guys fought back.
Especially when I'm back. This is what happens. I never
Mid-melee
should have left.
Might be some good luck, and Coach Robert will get a brag about that win against Lakeland to the coaches there. If you guys didn't know, Coach Robert coached at Lakeland before coaching here.
Oh yeah.
But Optimal and Geo leading the charge, 22 kills, 19 respectively. Optimal was our player to watch, and I think we did a good job.
I think so, yeah.
He
You
definitely
did a really good job.
Optimal really played well, especially in the silver role, and I think
I'm proud
there's the
of him.
Optimal, right? I don't know. Anyway, looking at the scoreboard a little bit closer, the first bloods were all over the map, but Carthage had the
yeah.
benefit of them leading the way with a 13 versus the 9 that the Muskies had. I think Carthage really showed that the confidence that they had that was erased so quickly after the 4-8 half, they still found it back right in the second half. So
That just proves that no matter what happens, there's always a step to go up.
yeah, and a good thing for Carthage was that the response to the adversity. We're going to take a look at the schedule here as we look ahead at these upcoming matches. Week 5 upcoming next week. We won't be here because there was an FF win with Carol White. So if you show up on Monday, there won't be anybody here. So don't go ahead and be here. And following that is our spring break, and we earned a bye. So it'll be 2 weeks before you see any Valorant action on week number 7, March 16th. Actually, that's 3
But we'll
weeks.
be back.
That's 3 weeks.
But
Anyway,
hey, we'll be
it's going to be
back
6
then.
p.m.
It's okay.
Central Standard Time. All times are possible to have a reschedule, so make sure to follow Carthage Esports on Instagram and Twitter to, or X as they call it now, to stay in the loop. But in just a moment, we're going to be going to an intermission, so don't go. We'll have an interview with Optimal in just a moment.
See ya.
All right, everyone. Thank you for coming back in. We've got a interview with Optimal, the player to watch from this week. I don't know if did you know you were the player to watch?
Yeah, my parents both who were watching the stream sent me a picture of like the graphic.
Yeah, 3rd in kills, I believe, and 3rd in assists as well. What's it like to play this IGL support role that you usually play? You're a big flex for this team, and it seems like this team has a lot of flexes. But how do you specifically attack the flex role?
Me personally, it just kind of depends on whatever my teammates are least comfortable playing. In terms of Viper, like I played that at my last school. That was something that I enjoyed playing, and said that I like coming into this team that I could play that if we wanted to do that on certain maps. And then Sova, basically, I've mained since I started this game. Like every map that I can play Sova, I do.
That definitely had a big impact. Personally, I like Viper a lot, and I love to see Viper kind of back in the comps for especially for pro teams. But in the past, it's been a more of a niche pick, and usually can't solo controller. But sometimes you guys have been able to get away with it. I think this last round you guys were solo controlling solo using Viper in that role. What do you think are really the challenges to using Viper in that position versus having it paired with like an Omen or another agent like Astra that has a lot of smokes and a lot of that utility?
Yeah, certainly on Breeze, we kind of have to save the wall for whatever site we want to attack, and sometimes we face challenges, especially if we have to rotate. Like if we put the wall down on one site and realize, hey, there's stacked 3 people there, then we have to run out on B, which is wide open, and have to try and attack that without any smokes.
Yeah, I think one thing that was also challenging about that gameplay on Breeze was just mid seemed a little bit daunting without the possibility to smoke deeper in mid, especially on attack. It's difficult, but you guys did a really great job of funneling the defense into positions that were advantageous for you. A lot of times you guys had a lot of effectiveness getting the spike down with that wall, especially on A site. It can get pretty dicey quickly once that wall comes down and you see 3 players coming in, 2 from door, 1 from back site. What really helps you stay calm in those situations where you're worried about this angle and this angle and this angle? How do you really play as a team and play as an individual?
Yeah, we've talked about it as a team, like when we attack A, who's supposed to go into what positions, or generally like what positions we want to be in post plant. We started to have a little bit of issues towards the end of that game when Astra would put a site smoke. We had to try and work around that. And I think it was the last round of the game. I said that I was tapping and just holding, and their Astra just straight up walked into Leah and I's crosshair, and so we got an easy pick. But then we just kind of used that Viper wall as the smoke cycle through to just get into cubbies, out of cubbies, and just work together.
Yeah, definitely you guys did a great job in those situations. That Breeze map, you guys faced a little bit of adversity early on, 4-8 in the half. You found that last one somehow, but what exactly do you do when you're sitting there? It's like nothing's working. We're getting slammed when we're holding this site. We're getting slammed when we're holding this site. What exactly can you guys do as a team to change things up?
Mostly it's a timeout, just to kind of take a mental reset almost, and just talk as a team, saying, hey, this is where we're getting beat. Is there any way that we can attack that? And towards the end, we started shifting to playing retake on A, which worked for 1 or 2 rounds for us. But mid is definitely one of our weaknesses that we got to look at and review how to play. They just played really slow, and I think a lot of us don't like that sort of style to play against. We want to take space or take fights together, and shout out to Lakeland. They played really well, and I'm just glad we were able to come back on attack.
Yeah, you guys definitely had a good showing, and it was very enjoyable for us to watch and hear. It's always great when you guys are turning the tables and making things a little bit better in your favor. As you guys look at the upcoming map pool, obviously you're pretty educated on Valorant. You play the game a lot, so Abyss is leaving, right?
Yes,
so
it is.
As a team, what's the approach to making those other maps a little bit better for you guys when you know you're gonna have to play them in these upcoming weeks?
Yeah, so I think we now have 2 weeks off, because I think you were saying it earlier that Cornell forfeited next week.
Yeah, Carol.
Oh, Carol. Yeah, so Carol forfeited next week, and then we have a break week over our spring break. So I think over these next 2 weeks, we'll look at the 2 maps that are coming into play and put in a little bit of practice on those maps, just so we're not completely caught off guard when they get fully inserted into the comp pool.
That's a lot of great insight as a person that has played this game a lot, and you played last year at University of New Haven. You're playing this year at Carthage. What kind of things do you think as a program that makes this Carthage team just a little bit better than the other teams in the competition? You guys have been able to topple some big schools. So what exactly can you guys do as a team that can make the performances on Monday nights just so much better?
I think we just need to focus on some small things. Certainly, as you mentioned, like on Breeze, like we get into chaos situations, but we had that on Abyss too. Sometimes our comms just get really cluttered, and a lot of people are yelling things that they think are important. I think if we slow down and talk a little bit more quietly, or just focus on the things that are super important in the moment, we can calm down and kind of win certain situations that we wouldn't otherwise. So
it's a lot of great insight into what it's like for your personal team. Jeez, trying to get me off my game. But let's say you got some hypothetical Valorant team that's some high school team. If you're trying to fulfill that leadership role that it seems like you're so good at doing for this Carthage team, what can you give to that player that's like, my teammates, they're just not listening to me. They don't listen when I give this call out. How can you really combat that when you're trying to elevate your team as an individual?
It goes both ways. Like, yes, maybe somebody's not listening to your comms, but at the same time, and this is something that I learned coming here, that sometimes you need to adjust your play style as an IGL. to help your team play better. Like I had to listen to my teammates saying like, hey, you're trying to make things too complicated. And so I kind of slowed down. You've seen us kind of 5-man a lot of places or do the same things that are working. And they kind of gave me feedback. And I think just for generally anyone who's trying to IGL, also listen to your team, not just asking them to adjust to you, but also you adjusting to them.
That's a good mindset to have in any role, but specifically for that IGL position where you got to be able to you're giving so much feedback, but you got to be able to get it back as well. So this week, able to come away with the win. That's huge as you guys go into these next coming weeks. You got the break, but then you're going to have one final week and then playoffs. What's kind of your guys' mindset? You want to be prepared about everything, but what's kind of that healthy balance between not getting tired of this game, not feeling like you're overplaying yourselves? How do you really approach those next coming weeks before we can expect some Carthage playoff Valorant?
Yeah, I think this next week, when we're not playing on Monday, I think we can put a little more practice in and scrim more on Mondays as well, in addition to our other practice days. And then over spring break, just kind of giving everyone a little bit of a rest before we go into like our final match. Just kind of have people play on their own if they have time. That way we don't get overworked.
Yeah, there's certainly a lot of value to that, but as we look forward to these next coming weeks, we're hoping to see you guys keep this momentum going. What do you have to say about playoffs? How are we feeling about it? Are we excited for them? Are we nervous about them? Like, this team has been playing well, so you're gonna get to see some competition. You get to see what really can you say about what these viewers can expect?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't looked too much at like what's going on the other side of the bracket, but I think we're gonna be able to keep the momentum going. No worries at all. I'm not too worried about the last week. I don't even know who we're playing, but I'm sure we'll win.
I think it's Bismarck. State.
We've got 2 weeks that we as a team can adjust, talk to each other about what we want to change, if anything, and then just continue to build on what we're already doing. We're already improving a lot week to week, either within the team, like chemistry-wise, or learning how we want to play, in addition to what's actually going on in the server in terms of gunplay.
All right, thank you for spending that little bit of time. I'll give you an opportunity to say, you said your parents were watching, and you might want to say hi to anybody, maybe some of those New Haven guys that aren't playing anymore with you. So just take a brief second for that, but then.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to thank my parents for always supporting me. They were watching. My girlfriend also was watching. I don't know if she still is, but I know she did during the game. I saw like the text chat between my parents and her. They were all texting back and forth, so thank you all very much. Yeah,
that's such an undervalued part about this program, but also when you get that support from people, it's so easy to have the drive to improve like you guys have been doing as a program. But Carthage is going to be back in action this week. We're going to see some Wednesday NECC action for Rocket League. On Tuesday off stream, there will be some WC Overwatch against River Falls, but you won't be able to see that. But stay posted on Instagram or Twitter for those results. As well, on Wednesday, there's some NECC Rocket League action. Red's going to be going up against Davenport, one of our rivals. And then there's going to be some league action against CCAC. Nobody told me what that one was, but that's going to be at 7 p.m. for both of those days as well. So keep tuned for that. Reminder, on Monday next week, there will be no Valorant, unfortunately. Then we're going to give these guys a little bit of a break. They're going to be still playing, but so I won't be here. If you tune in, there won't be anything. Otherwise, keep on the Carthage Esports Twitter and Instagram to see any of the upcoming games. Optimal will be back in a couple of weeks with the rest of the the Valorant squad. Sorry. Looking to push on to hopefully a Division 6 title for the spring semester. But we'll be back next week on Wednesday for some Rocket League action. See you guys.